The launch is right now.
Hello, this is VP on the radio time TNL, the radio you're listening to.
What's going on, guys? TBA here.
Yeah. It's DJ Scrib. DJ Scrib.
VP on the radio you're listening to, Time TNL, powered by Do Work Media.
Take care of yourself. Take care of each other.
Always stand up.
Support is love. Is love. Time TNL. Hello, this is VP on the radio you're listening to, Time TNL, powered by Do Work Media. I'm your host, VP, and you can follow me at _call me VP on both Twitter and IG. And I'm here with Charleston's very own DJ Scrib.
Yo. It's DJ Scrib. Follow me on IG, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, all that good jazz at DJ Scrib06. Shouts out to the frat.
Boo.
You know what? I don't boo your Zetas.
You don't. You're right. I'm
Exactly.
sorry. I'm
So,
sorry.
ha.
I'm sorry.
How you like them apples?
Literally. So we have a very special guest in the building today. This is actually someone that is probably one of the first radio voices that I remember when I came to
Oh, wow.
Charleston.
Is that right?
Yes, but I didn't know how this person looked. All I heard was just the name all of the time or whatever. And pretty cool dude. He's all right. He likes Superman or whatever, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Nice.
This is the one, the only J-Roc. We ain't talking about TDE. Roc Da Mic.
Yo, what it is?
Wow.
What up?
How's it going, J-Roc? How you feeling today?
I'm good, yo. Shout outs to the other J-Roc, TDE, you know what I'm saying?
Holding it down.
That's the
True.
click, you know.
Word.
Naturally, you
Thanks
can't
for
go wrong.
having me, y'all, man. This is dope, y'all. I love y'all setup, man. This is hot.
Yeah, no problem. We like the setup too from time to time.
Yo, I almost didn't want to get off your couch, yo.
It's
That couch is super comfortable, man.
I think it's because it sinks in, so like you just kind of get stuck there.
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
And it got
that's
that
what happens.
Bible right there, too. So
Oh, yeah.
Praise God. Yeah. You know
Holy
that?
keys up in here.
Holy key.
yeah.
Holy.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah, that's right.
Another one.
Well, another one.
You know what I'm saying?
A whole lot of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that couch is definitely you will sink into that couch.
No, that's
and
good,
you'll have
though,
awesome
you know,
sleep.
Because you could tell that couch has been used, so it's like, you know, it has that feel to it.
That's
where
right.
it's
Right,
like
right.
That's right.
chill. I like it.
Yeah, this is a safe zone.
Yeah.
You know, we want people to feel safe here and comfortable.
Word. Okay.
That's how we do what we do.
All right.
Comfort is a
So-
major key.
It's a beautiful day, and it's a major key alert.
Major key alert, man.
It's a beautiful day in the Low Country,
Yeah.
and it's a beautiful day in the Low Country, and and I'm really excited. I had a real good start today. I was able to spend money on things I actually wanted to spend money on, so that was
We
fun.
talked about that too.
Because usually we don't get to do that.
That's very true.
Usually we don't. So my advice is get rid of all your automatic payments.
Yep.
You'll,
Oh, yeah.
Stop that.
yeah,
you'll
that
be
can-
happier.
That can get you in some trouble for real.
So you can
Oh
have your own
man,
life
every
back.
time.
Yeah.
Every time. I actually, before I get into this interview, I wanted to ask Scrib how last night went. How did your DJing go? What was the event?
The event was called Friday Night Lights FNL, sponsored by Mr. KG, K-Sean, and I was about
You
to
mean
call him
Bryson?
Pablo.
You mean Bryson
Yeah,
Tiller?
Bryson Tiller.
Okay.
He looks
yeah.
just like.
Looks
Bryson.
just like him.
I'm gonna pull up the.
He's
The
now
picture later
growing
on.
out his beard, and I was like, "So, K-Sean, you growing out your beard just so you don't look like Bryson? Because you know he got his low, so it's like he's like, man, even my mama calling me Bryson.
His
now." And I
mom.
was like,
His mom put up the picture on Facebook
Right.
and said, "My
That
son
was
looked
like
like Bryson
Bryson
Tiller."
Tiller?
Yes.
And I had a hard time deciphering who was who.
Exactly.
And like it was,
You're
it
like,
was
Okay. All right.
awesome.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put him on the shade room and be like, this guy.
Someone already sent the picture in, so now we
Did
have to
they
do is
really?
wait. Yeah.
That's it.
All we have to do is wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Honestly, yo, I'm looking at a picture right now. I can't tell which one's Bryson or.
That's crazy.
Dang, yo.
There's
Yeah.
a candy. I'm
Right,
like,
it's
Okay.
I'm trying to
interesting.
travel with that man and get into places. Like,
Right,
this is
right.
Bryson Tiller. What is wrong with you?
That's some true doppelganger
Exactly.
stuff right there. Yeah.
That's it.
Oh
That's
my
it.
Gosh.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How I
Yeah.
Met Your Mother taught us about doppelgangers, so we should know that everyone has a
I
doppelganger.
think
Yeah.
What was that movie we watched? Yeah.
Yeah.
Vampire
This TV
Diaries?
series, Vampire Diaries. That's what kind of got us on the
There you go.
doppelganger thing.
There you
Okay.
go.
But yeah, the party was fairly nice. You know, just a regular crowd.
Where was it at?
33 Cooper Street, which was it's an Elks Lodge.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we usually just put the address on there. We don't say, "Hey, the Elks Lodge."
Hey, come to the lodge.
Right.
There you go. Yeah, those days.
Yeah,
There's
what-
no windows.
there are no windows.
whatsoever. So yeah, there was that.
There's only one way in,
Yeah.
one way out.
It was fun. It was fun. I was talking to the like people that work there. They
Yeah.
really liked me being there, and they were offering me like just Sundays.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
Look at you.
Yeah. And I was like, I mean, it was because I was doing a warm up set, but like when I do warm up sets, no one's really there, so I like do the music that I really like.
So are you also like one of those show offs that's like, oh yeah, this is just a warm up, da 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 da, like all of a sudden like this,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm just gonna warm up real quick. All of a sudden,
Well,
it's this
you know, you gotta get
amazing.
them hands right. You gotta,
Okay,
you
here
gotta
we
get them
go.
Warm up time.
Here we
Exactly.
go.
You know,
That's how we
yeah,
practice like we playing,
Right.
right? That's
Right,
right.
man.
That's
So,
right.
yeah, so-
That's right.
So we'll see
Word.
about that. That was pretty fun. Me and Black Dave have something coming up at Compass too.
Yeah, that's right. If
Yeah,
Compass isn't having any renovations, no shade though, no
well,
shade.
actually, they said 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. From 3 weeks from last week.
Yeah, I was supposed to have a Halloween party, but anyway,
Yo,
I'm not bitter or anything.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
I
got
saw
that
that,
Facebook
and I was like,
notification.
You did? Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw it. Then when I saw it and it just went away. I
yeah,
was like, oh, okay.
yeah, it was
You know.
just canceled.
Yeah, Compass
Okay.
kind of ruins people's.
They tell you at the last minute that they're doing things.
Oh yeah,
They do it to everybody. So I don't feel like
Okay.
it's just targeted, but it is totally everybody. They'll be like, it's the day of your event. Like, hey, by the way,
We're
we've
actually,
been renovating for the past 2 weeks.
Can't go down.
So, sorry.
We weren't trying to finish up for you at all.
Yeah, we
No.
weren't at all.
Just put that there. Just kinda,
We weren't at all trying to do that.
You know,
Man.
we said you could have it here, but
We joyfully gave you the venue.
the way everything's set up,
I'm telling you.
it's actually not set up. So
It-
Not
they're the
really.
worst. But we love them because they support
yeah,
Charleston Hype
totally.
events.
they support
And
hip hop. I love
they
it.
support hip hop for
Yeah.
sure.
I
So
appreciate
there's
it.
never a problem with trying to get a show out there.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So let's get into this interview because I need to know about J Rock.
Get it.
All right.
I've been working with J Rock now for about 5 months, almost
been
6
that
months or
long?
something. Yeah,
6
yeah,
months?
I know. Yeah, I've almost been like 6 months at this job,
Oh, man.
which is great because
nice.
I usually hate jobs. So
Oh, okay.
there we go.
Okay,
I
there you
actually
go.
like it.
Ah.
Right.
I got a 6 month rule for everything. 6 months for the boyfriend. 6 months for your
Oh, for
job.
real? She
Yeah,
never does.
yeah. I seriously do. If
don't
I
think-
can, if I
is it-
can't,
is
So
it,
wait,
like, meant to be?
6 months.
6
Is
months.
this like that Steve Harvey?
No, it's
type
not.
deal?
No, it's just serious. If I'm bored after 6 months, I know I don't need to be here.
Okay.
There's been 2 times in my life
Yeah.
that I ignored my 6 month rule and it proved to be terrible. I always know at 6 months if I like something or not.
Okay.
Like
So
I just do. And
Okay.
You know what that made
That's
me think
dope.
of?
what?
That means you love me. I appreciate it.
Well, you've been
Peace.
around for a while, so
Exactly.
Ah,
so awesome.
Okay.
yeah. But that's true though. If I can withstand for about 6 months, then
Mhm.
that's a good gauge for me to say there we go.
I
So
like that.
thankfully, I
Alright.
just celebrated my 1 year anniversary. So.
Oh,
They got-
hey.
But I also told him at the beginning, I said, now in 6 months, if I don't like you.
Wait. So it's every 6 months?
Not every 6 months. No, it's just in
Oh,
the very
okay.
beginning. Like, in the
Okay.
very beginning,
All right.
like,
I was
ex-
gonna say you hit a year. That should be good.
yeah,
right?
I should, no, yeah, it's good. No, it's good.
That would
6
be
plus
funny.
6.
Well,
We,
it's a
yeah, it's
checkup.
double the check,
6
right?
plus
Yeah,
6.
double it.
Checkup now. Let's see. 6 months.
No,
Hey,
it's great.
Everything
I
cool.
think
I said, what if I don't?
everything
I was like, what if
cool.
I don't? You know, what if I'm not rocking with this in like 6 months? You know,
Hey, wait a
like,
second,
what
wait
did
a
I?
second, Do I want to know? Most girls, have that 6 months.
I'm not
Amira?
sure.
No.
I'm not sure. The only little
No,
woman
6
in the room right now is Amira.
Okay,
so
my fiance says no.
I don't
so-
think it's for
okay.
everybody. I think that
Okay.
it's just like a I think I got the 6 month because of the fact that there was just always so much I was doing,
Yeah.
and I knew how quickly 6 months could change for me. And like
Okay.
if I'm always changing, always doing things, I'm always entertaining myself.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna be a constant and I'm still not like happy with you
Yeah.
in 6 months, like we
Right.
got to get out of here. Like that's wasting
True
my
that.
time, and I'm gonna waste your time,
That's
so.
cool.
But thankfully, like I said, twice in my life I have ignored my 6 month, and it proved to be bad. So I think
Ah,
that's just my thing.
Okay.
So yeah,
Alright.
this job I've actually enjoyed it. It
Well,
comes up
that's
on 6
good.
months. Yeah, so
That's
there we
good.
go. I like it. So I've been working with J Rock
Yeah.
for this time being.
Yeah.
J Rock, how long have you been at Z93. By the way, Cumulus Media is where we work.
Yeah.
Since that's been in the shadows. Cumulus Media.
Yeah.
Other radio
Right.
stations around here. You got WTMA. You've got Nash,
Yeah.
SX,
Yeah.
Z,
Yeah.
Magic.
Right.
Boom.
Bang.
And J Rock works at Z. Well, actually, he kind of does a lot of everything.
Everywhere. Yeah.
But you know, so how long have you been there at Z?
I think it's been just past 10 years. Like September was my 10-year mark. Yeah.
10 years
10
at
years.
Cumulus.
Crazy.
That is
Crazy.
like a
That's pretty
decade
dope.
of work,
Decade,
dude.
man. It don't feel like it. I still feel like an intern.
Yeah.
No
No.
No lie. I still feel
That's
like an
right.
intern.
You started off as an intern.
Intern. I was at Claflin University, and crazy thing was, like, when I went there, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was
Yeah.
kind of like, kid out of high school. I played ball. Shout out to Somerville High School, Green Wave. You know what
Come
I'm
on,
saying?
Somerville.
Point
That's what's
guard.
up.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I went there.
Come on, I'm not from here.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's cool. Everyone around here, they know. But I went to Orangeburg and went to Claflin for a year, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew I had an interest in like TV, radio, stuff like that. But radio, I didn't really have an interest in. I just wanted to find out about media. So I went there, and I took all my mass comm classes, and one class I had to take was radio production. And my radio professor was like, okay, we got to create like a PSA, like at the end of the semester. 10-second, 15-second PSA for whatever. So I did it, and she liked it so much that she was like, yo, you might want to think about, doing this because you got a nice voice. So I was like, okay. Radio, though, I'm like, I don't know. But if, she was really
It's
adamant
dying and
about it.
stuff. No,
Huh?
I said it's dying and all that.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know if I want to
you know
do
what
it.
I'm saying? I'm like, all right, well, I mean, if she was super adamant about it, she was so adamant she
Right.
wrote me like a letter of recommendation to like intern at either the station out in Columbia
That's
or
awesome.
Z.
That's
so I was
awesome.
like, well, since I'm from here, I'm like, well, let me just come to Z.
Right.
So wrote me a letter of recommendation. I went there, and the thing is, even though I had a letter of recommendation, it was so hard to actually get there.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
I go in there and I'm thinking, okay, cool. But nah, it wasn't that easy. I had to knock on the door. At least I would just come in every day for like a month just trying to get in.
What?
I would come in. I had suits on. Sometimes, there have been weeks where I doubled back on the suits.
Yeah.
I had to go in there and I just stayed in the hallway. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That hallway, that guest area.
Yeah.
So I was in there. I practically lived in there. Like
Wow.
the secretary got to know me and stuff like that. And she was like, you know
Wow.
what? I'm really trying to get you in here and let me see what I can do. So she goes in the back and she talks to this guy who used to work there named Greg Pitt.
Yeah.
And he was like, wait, you really been up here every day for a month? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I want to be in here. Like, I got a letter of recommendation. I
Yeah.
don't know what the problem is.
Yeah.
Like, what y'all want me to do?
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, you know what? I like your dedication. So he was like, come on in. And so when I got in, he's like, okay, I'm going to set you up with a radio station. There's a certain one you really want to go with. I was like, well, I didn't want him to say, like, straight off top Z. I was like, well, whatever. I didn't,
Right.
But Z, I was hoping. And he was like, all right, cool. You listen to Z93? I'm like, yes. He was like, okay, cool. I'm going to set you up with.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to set you up with Yanni the Rude Boy.
Oh God.
And Yanni, and
Yeah,
Yanni's
he's
actually he's heading out, but Yanni
Really?
was doing
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
His last day was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. He so he took me under his wing, and he pretty much, I'm talking about intern, like hazing intern. Like, I'm talking about taking out the trash, counting all the CDs that they have, alphabetizing them, washing the car, getting lunch,
Yeah.
all of that I had to do.
Yeah.
All of that. But I wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was kind of like a test to see how, how bad I wanted it.
Yeah.
After about 2 months, he signed me on. So part-time. I was working overnight shifts. Like when you first start, you got the graveyard shift. So it's like from like midnight to 5 a.m. At that time, if you mess up, ain't no big deal. Like
right.
people
You can
listening
practice.
or like, third shift workers, truck drivers,
Yeah.
all of that. So I did that for about a year. And then from there, we used to have this R&B show. It was Calm After the Storm, right? That show.
I remember that.
Yeah, right? It used to come on from midnight to 2 a.m. And the phone calls I would get, because the craziest thing is,
They nasty.
yeah, exactly, right?
It's so nasty.
They in the mood and
yeah,
stuff.
in the mood. So I would get tons of calls. Basically, the basis of the show was people would call in and they would send a little love dedication to whoever they want to dedicate it to, and then a little love message, and then we play the R&B song.
Oh,
It's
okay,
supposed
all
to be
right.
nice, and like how y'all.
But
like,
meanwhile-
yeah,
But it got
We
real.
love
I
it.
remember one was like, I think old girl called in, and she was like, "I want to dedicate this to my big daddy Ike."
Yeah.
And
No.
I just want him to come home to this sweet, and y'all had to cut it off.
Yeah, no,
And I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
Y'all had to cut it off.
Yeah, there was a lot of them, man. If I had some old audio files, I swear to you guys, yo, it's
God.
No.
it was real. It was real. Like a couple of those phone calls, it got pretty HBO after dark. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Got pretty HBO.
those ones, yo. But yeah, it was doing that for a while, and then after that, it went from that to weekends, and then from weekends to I used to come on Sunday afternoon. After Sunday afternoon, Monday in the evening, but it'd only be like one shift a week.
Yeah.
So, and at the time, Z had like maybe 15, 20 people work for him. That was the time, Tessa Baby J, Yanni, Deja
Right.
D, the old crew. It was like a ton of us. So, but yeah, I pretty much just worked my way up and to where I'm at now, which is pretty much nights and then production and promotion. So,
Okay.
just
That's
pretty
what's
much the grind.
So you stayed out in the hallway
yeah,
for a month.
yeah.
That's some dedication.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
straight up dedication.
Yeah, man, I had a wad. You know how many suits I went through, yo. I had like detergent.
Yeah.
I'm a master at washing suits, yo. I'm
Like,
ew.
you got it down to a
Yeah,
science.
I got it.
Man, that kind of determination is just we hear that a lot, especially in kind of like music industry, or we hear that with like artists.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you take a step back from artistry, like just working in this industry,
Yeah.
you got to show some dedication. out
Right.
there.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer of, hard work beats talent every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? I know a
Right.
ton of people who are super talented, but they're lazy as hell.
Yeah.
Can we curse on here?
Yeah, of
I
course.
can curse?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. I didn't
Be
know,
free.
I didn't know I was good, but
No, you good.
yeah,
you good.
nah. Just I just feel like, man, like at the time, and I still feel this way. I'm like, when you go in something, just outwork them. Somebody might be better than you, naturally better,
Right.
but I'm like, yo, I'm up like at 5 or 4 in the morning every day.
Right.
You're not gonna outwork me.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And that at the end of the day, I'm gonna outlast you because of it. So
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's Will Smith said that.
For real?
Before, yeah, he had something similar where he said it's kind of that mentality that we might be on the treadmill together, but you're not stopping before, or like you will stop before me.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna keep on running. I'm
Right.
that type of person.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna keep on going.
Yeah.
So that kind of mentality, I think, is very important, especially when you're trying to when you're going for something you really want. You really want.
Yeah.
Like you said, you went from Claflin and being there, and somebody said you need to, and I appreciate that someone within the school is like,
Yeah.
no, you should be over here.
Right.
You should go do this right here.
Yeah.
So I find that to be very interesting.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my old professor, Miss Stevenson. She's out there somewhere. I don't know where she is. I try to, contact her, let her know thank you for everything.
Right.
but It's like she just kind of disappeared off the map. But you know,
And she was like your radio angel, man.
Right. Pretty
hey
much.
man,
Radio angel, for
you
real.
know, trying.
So did you find that being on the local radio station and being here, you're from here.
Yeah.
So how did you find that to assist you when being like an on-air personality?
The people.
Yeah.
Like end of the day, like the people, because I live in Somerville, right? So in Somerville, it's I don't know. I guess because you get people from Charleston to come in, you get people from what's crazy. A lot of people from Ohio is moving.
Yes,
down
they
here.
are. I talk about this all the
A
time.
ton of them. So
Yeah.
they would come in, and I guess with me and my family, because I have family all up and down the East Coast, and just the interaction of the people here. I have a Geechee side to my family.
There you go.
That's
Yeah, everybody got
super
that Geechee, man.
exactly right. Super Geechee, where it's like it's hard to understand them, but you've been around them so long, you're like, all right,
You know
I
what
know.
it is. Yeah.
Right. If someone
Yeah.
else, like, if you were to meet them, you'd be like, what are they
Yeah.
talking about? Like, no,
Exactly.
I got you.
Yeah,
So,
I'll know now, but if you got
Yeah.
in 2010, I wouldn't. I would've been like, what
yeah.
is this language?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
What is this?
it's crazy, but the craziest thing is though I always get like people mistake me from like being somewhere else because
Yeah.
I guess like my dialect is a little different. Like,
Yeah.
I used to always get like, dude, you from like New York or somewhere, man? I'm like, no, I was born and raised here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Southern dude, man. I love my
Yeah.
grits. I love my collard greens with my
Right.
neck bone.
Do you put sugar in your grits?
Sometimes it
I don't
depends.
know how I feel
But
about
but
that.
you know what?
Why
The
does
right
that-
person
why
has to
does
make
that
it though.
matter?
It matters.
The right person has to make your grits though.
Yeah, yeah.
If somebody tells me they don't like grits, I'm like, okay, someone didn't make it right for me.
Who's
I
the
make
right
the best
person?
grits,
You make the
You make
Oh,
best
bruh.
grits? How do we know that?
bruh.
Yeah.
I can make you a pot of grits.
You can
Okay.
are you like?
I am like the grits
Do you
connoisseur.
add? What do you add in there? Like,
What
there's
do-
some
what do
people who
I
add
in this?
things.
See, like my grandma now, she'll use a whole stick of butter.
Right.
I'm not
We
about
go.
that life.
There we go.
Like I
What?
don't need the whole stick.
I like the stick.
I know,
though.
I know.
I like.
But
the
like
stick.
some people, they be trying to be on the healthy stuff, so I just can't be.
No, I feel
drop
you.
the
I
whole
feel
thing
you.
in there.
I feel you.
But like I do put a good little slab in there.
Yeah. Slab.
Drop it in there.
Yeah.
slab it seems worse than stick.
No.
Slab
do a
seems
little
real.
bit. Slab.
Look, just
Slab
Slab's
off.
like the size
slab.
of that purse, like
Yeah.
a slab.
Yes, yeah.
Put a little salt in it. Little
Okay.
pepper.
Do you put any
Alright.
cream or anything? Like some people put like milk
No, you
or
need all
no?
that.
Do they
Nah,
put?
yeah.
Some people put like different things in there.
look,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can, you can put milk in it. I mean, I
I'm
don't
not-
do all of that.
I'm
but
not.
mine is
Yeah,
simple.
I'm not a big.
Yeah.
I'm not a big like milk in the. I don't really like milk
Not,
in general.
'cause
So
some people like it creamy. They
Yeah.
have that oatmeal taste.
that's what.
Yeah.
Well, that oatmeal
That's what she
feel,
said.
not
Yeah, I feel
taste.
That's
But
what she
yeah.
said.
Yeah. Yeah. It was us, it was. I figured she was gonna do that.
She
sometime.
always does it.
I was
I
surprised
always
she
get
didn't
it.
say it when I said stick.
I
and I
was-
was waiting for her to say
No,
it.
but listen.
I was like, hold up, she's about to say it.
Right.
But I'm like, I'm gonna wait for it.
Exactly.
You know what
You
it is?
gotta be waiting.
It's because I'm new, and she's
No.
probably paying respect to me.
No,
Which is cool. I get that. I
Ah.
appreciate
Probably
I'm
that.
glad you
I
said
appreciate that,
You're
VP.
probably right.
because like 2 seconds after you did it, Jay
That's
started
what
talking.
you
I said, "Crap, I missed
I
out
missed
on the
it.
pause."
I was waiting on it.
I should
I
have just said
lied.
pause.
It was right there, yo.
Mecca's gonna listen to this
Alley.
and he's gonna say, "VP, pause. You're supposed to say pause."
Right. That
Ah.
is exactly what he's
Next
gonna
time
do.
I'll
That was a
get you.
pause moment.
Don't worry about it. Next time I get
But
you.
yeah, sometimes
Okay.
you gotta add cheese too.
Sometimes
Some people-
cheese,
yeah,
sometimes
cheese
cheese.
is
I do cheese. I
But
just
yeah, like,
recently started doing that.
I
a
don't
year
know.
ago.
I don't know. My mom. Thanks, my mom. I guess.
Okay.
Thanks, grandma. They
Yeah.
definitely
Shout
showed
them
me
out for
the
that
ropes
for them grits.
Of course, and yeah, fiance tells.
Yeah, Amira can
She-
cook, so that's good. She'll know.
There
She
we
would
go.
know.
Yeah, she is like the Food Network
Yeah,
Okay.
person.
Like Rachel Ray.
She's ill.
All right. Okay.
she's low key.
Yeah.
Low key with
she's
it.
like silently low
All
key.
right.
low
All
key.
right.
Nah, she a beast.
But so that's how you like you said you like your grits. You like
Yeah.
you're a southern dude.
Southern.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't honestly know that. I didn't even know it. And I've lived here all my life.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were from Somerville.
Yeah. Somerville,
Like,
man.
that's crazy
That's
to
cool.
me.
Somerville all
Yeah.
day. Somerville High School graduation class of 04.
Okay, all right. Don't be
04.
too excited about it.
I gotta rep that, yo. I
Don't
gotta
be
rep
too
that.
excited about it, man.
Why you saying it like
Oh
that?
my
You know what? You know what, VP?
Here
I'm
we
glad
go.
we having this
I know,
conversation.
y'all
Look,
are
look, here we
rivals.
go. Here we go.
I'm glad we having this conversation right now because when you first started,
Uh-oh.
y'all know her.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm just getting to know her. Right.
Right,
6
right,
months
right.
in.
They're gonna laugh at what you're about to say.
Okay,
I'm ready.
is this the real VP?
This one?
Oh, this
here?
one. You said this one?
This is her all day.
That's her all day. Okay. I got to tell you guys something, right? When she first started, she was so quiet and so just like, hey, all right, real nice and just like super, super quiet.
I had to observe these dudes.
VP
dog.
what?
I had to
Very quiet. I'm
gonna
thinking,
tell you why in a minute. I'll tell you why in a
I'm
minute.
thinking, okay, all right, then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I
got
swear to you,
Real.
it changed. Like
I remember
just
the
like
day.
that.
I remember the day that it
She
happened.
started
to.
talking trash, yo. She getting a little lippy. I'm like,
I
yo.
bet you she said one thing.
Yeah,
And because I remember like the first time I met VP
yeah.
too, like back in college of Charleston. And she was literally like this girl that was in the front row
Right.
answering all the damn questions. It was
Okay.
like, who's this smart ass female? Like,
Yeah.
what is wrong with her?
Right.
And then next thing you know, she always comes in a circle,
Mhm.
like randomly, and she'll
Okay.
say one thing to just be like, damn.
Uh,
What?
Okay.
And then that's how you
And that's
right,
just
and just
walk
walk off. Like
Yeah.
that was her making her
I remember the
entrance.
first time my friends experienced me like cracking a joke, and everybody thought I was very like just very like reserved and like
Right.
like
Yeah.
But it's because I just watch people first. You know, like remember this is the same person who said it takes 6 months for me to make sure that I really
right.
enjoy.
I
like,
get
being
that.
like-
No. I understand that, but that didn't happen in 6 months though.
No,
This
it happened,
This
it happened in
happened.
5. 4
No,
or 5.
no, no.
Because I remember when it happened.
No,
It was
this
the same
happened.
week as
Uh-oh.
New Music
This happened
Confab.
soon. This it was
It
before
was.
that.
Because that's when I was feeling good.
I even went to Reggie. Shout out my homeboy Reggie C.
Shout out to Reggie.
I was like, Reggie, yo, what's up with your girl, yo? All of a sudden, I mean, she was all chill and quiet, and then all of a sudden, she's just
Right.
out there like, yo, whatever, just talking.
She got comfortable,
crazy
man.
I
trash. I'm
made
like,
a height joke, and that's how it.
That's
how
what
it
happened.
started.
It's always one
see,
joke.
see,
You just know it's gonna be that
see.
one joke.
She says this, yo. It's the bun, yo. I'm taller than you, yo.
High Bun Society.
I
Thank
can
you.
grow my hair, yo. It's not a problem.
You can, but you haven't yet. So we
I
have
am.
to go
You
off
just
of what's
always have my
happening.
hat on, man. You know what? Whatever, man. All I'm saying is that out of the blue, she changed up just like that.
I got comfortable.
I was
got
like, what
comfortable.
happened? I'm
That's
like,
what it
yo,
is.
I was like, I'm not trying to get in your business, but something changed.
What
Something
happened in
happened.
your life?
Something changed.
Girl.
Yeah, I don't I think what I know happened was I got more comfortable. Like when
Okay.
I realized that, okay, Vaughn, you can stay here. Like it's
Yeah.
okay. You like the people. The people are nice enough, you know. Okay,
Yeah.
you can start. And Reggie's always been an amazing, like, shout out to Reggie for sure, because he's super talented, and he was always so just welcoming and a very good teacher and stuff like that. And J-Rock was always nice, and I was watching all the people who were, without me being all out and about. Sometimes when you're like, when you start being like the jokester, everybody
Yeah.
wants to kind of be like friendly with you.
Right.
I wanted to see who was going to be friendly with
True.
me before that,
Before.
and it's kind of like, okay, I can
Yeah.
I can joke around with J-Rock, because I don't joke around with everybody. Like, you know, J-Rock, Reggie, there's a couple of other people up there that I like crack a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get comfortable. But yeah, I remember when
Yeah.
I started
It's just
cracking
out of
jokes.
nowhere. I'm like,
and
yo,
J-Rock
what
just kind of
the
did a double take,
hell?
like, wait a minute, what?
Wait, what happened just now, yo? You just blindsided me.
That was awesome. That was a great day. But yeah, I got more comfortable. You know, so you're a nice person. You should be grateful.
No,
for
I'm
this.
cool. I know. I'm happy for it, but I'm just like, it's just out of nowhere. That's why I'm asking the people in the room.
Yep.
You know, if this is a real her, because I'm like, yo, I swear to you, this was not the same
This is
VP,
the real VP.
who started out.
All
She
right.
was
does
actually, you know what? She was Vaughn back then.
Oh yeah.
She was Vaughn, and then it's like, okay, now I'm VP.
I was
Oh,
bored.
see,
Yeah.
like
There you go.
When you first met, what was it? Because somebody would say Arvana,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Yeah, just call me Vaughn."
Just call
And
me
she'll
Vaughn.
she'll be real low key about it.
Yeah.
Just call me Vaughn.
Just come.
And I'll be like,
All right.
I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I guess. And then next thing you know, it's like, hey, I'm VP, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's
What?
right. That's right.
like,
Yeah.
what's going
You
on?
got to know your surroundings.
Exactly.
You know your
Okay.
surroundings. And then also sometimes, like, I also do a lot of other things outside the radio station. So
Yeah.
sometimes when you go in there and you show everything that you can do,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, because you're all like, yeah, I can do it. I can do 50 push-ups. That means that 2 weeks in, they're going to want you to do like 100 push-ups. And you're like,
right.
ooh, wait a minute. I wasn't trying to do 100. Like, I just want
Right.
to show you I can do 50 really good.
Yeah.
Right.
So for me, I just wanted to just kind of adjust myself and be like, okay, Vaughn, you already do a whole lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Don't come in here guns blazing, and then people start asking you to do stuff, and
Yeah.
then you want to take on the world. You know,
Yeah.
so I kind of also did that just for myself.
No,
like
that's a-
just be like,
Makes sense.
ease into it,
Yeah.
ease into the pool.
No, that's.
Yeah,
I once I caught one of that, I was like, okay. I was like, I see what you're doing.
yeah,
Yeah, I was like, okay. I kind of felt it. I was like, ah,
yeah, that's right,
yeah.
that's right. I didn't want to just
got you.
roll up in there and be like, yeah, what
Yeah.
up?
What up?
No, but no,
No,
wait,
but I
wait. That
understand
no,
that.
but that our first interaction was kind of that way though, in a way.
I'm trying to remember what.
You remember
okay,
our first interaction?
I don't remember.
Uh-oh.
You remember this?
Story time.
Tell me.
All right, pretty much.
You've been waiting this whole time.
right,
to
he's
come
been
here
like-
and do all these things.
Here we go.
Here we go, because I told her, yo, you gonna have me on? It's about to get real. So, I'm in the production room, and then all of a sudden, Reggie comes in. He was like, all right, I'm gonna introduce you to my assistant. This is Vaughn. I was like, okay, what's up? First thing Reggie was like, hey, so Vaughn, tell me your favorite superhero,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And I was like,
I remember.
okay. And what you say, Batman, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, it says Batman. So I told her I like Superman.
Uh-oh.
Right? And
That's-
see? Right there. And then she started to be like, Superman, whatever. What's Superman? He's just like, whatever. I'm like, what are you talking about? Whatever. Superman. And then, we had our little tidbit, but I got little pieces of VP. But after that, that's when she was like just real quiet and reserved. And just out of nowhere, boom.
But, like, who is this?
Yeah.
Wow.
What happened to you? I came.
You started the topic though. You started it.
You started it. At
because
least you didn't.
when you bring up a
Yeah.
Marvel, well, at
Marvel,
least Batman,
DC.
Yeah.
all of that around
Yeah.
VP.
No, I noticed. I noticed.
It
I
goes
noticed.
down.
I noticed.
This interview is not about me.
That's what it
This
is.
is not about me. This
That's
show
what
is about
happened.
me. It's supposed to be about J-Rock.
No, it's cool. I just wanted to, ask, you guys,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I didn't know if this
understand.
was the
This
real.
This is the real.
This is
Okay,
the
cool.
real
So I go back to work
VP.
Monday. This is what I'm expecting.
You will know, yes.
Okay, cool.
And there will be times where I will be serious. There will
Right.
be times where I'll be cracking jokes.
Don't call her the Puerto Rican princess.
Oh, you don't like that?
Yeah, because I'm not Puerto Rican, so.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's crazy?
I'm lucky, like storing it away for later.
There you go. Appreciate that, bruh.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Shrimp. Come
you
on,
know,
my
I'm
dog.
sorry. All right.
keep it in
bye.
the safe. You know what I'm saying? I won't pull. You know what? I'll keep it in. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta keep it for a rainy day.
Rainy day.
For the rainy day.
Yeah. Just in case stuff get crazy.
So anyway.
Right. Back to J-Rock.
This is good, yo. I like this. This
Good. I hope you do.
get stuff off your chest.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till your show, VP, and then I'm gonna load 'em.
Pretty much.
Say
You know
all
what I'm
of
saying?
this.
Pretty much.
So when it comes to, all right, so as a radio personality,
Yeah.
one thing I want to talk about is your voice.
Mhm.
Your voice is so distinctive.
Okay.
I mean, the reason why you were one of the first people that I knew about was because your voice was just so, I don't know, like it like cuts through everything else. Like how do you, that must have been the voice that you heard when you were that must have been the voice that your professor heard
Right.
when she was like, "Hey, look, you've got talent." Have you always kind of like, I don't know, like, have you known that about yourself?
Nope.
Wow.
Nah. I'm always, cause I'm pretty chill, laid back dude. Ever
Yeah.
since all throughout school, even at work, you see me in the office.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
to myself. So, a lot of my friends don't even believe. Like when I first started, they didn't believe I actually was working there. So it's
Yeah.
like, yo, you are not. You know what I'm saying? I trip on you because your personality, change up, whatever. But no,
Yeah.
mine was worse because I was always so chill, laid back, quiet that
Right.
no one expected me to be doing this. Like
Yeah.
in high school, they'd be like, nah, he just played ball, he kept to himself.
Yeah.
But, when I'm on the air, it's kind of like, oh, man, you feel like, you're a different person because you're more animated, you're more hyped up and
Yeah.
stuff. And I feel like with me on the air, everyone has their own style, right? So I was
Yeah.
like, okay. And the other person who I need to shout out, man, shout out Milk Styles. You remember Milk? You guys remember Milk Styles?
Right. I
little
was
bit.
like, wait, was that like he was on 93 Jams or he was on that other one?
No, he
like,
was on the station before because there was
wasn't it like 94.3.
94.3, right?
See, yeah, I
he was
remember
on
that.
there, and then but he, we always had a tight relationship. So
Yeah.
then he came to Z. But pretty much when I was interning, he was there, and I loved his sound because his sound was like what you're describing with me. It was
Yeah.
just his voice is so nasally
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you can hear. Like he's been on some. He actually has his own imaging company,
Wow.
and so he's done stuff for BET, MTV, a bunch of mixtape stuff. And the one thing I loved about him was that, like you were saying, his voice kind of cut through everything.
Yeah.
And he was so energy and, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I want to kind of be like that, but in
Yeah.
my own way. So what I did, I kind of just took, pretty much bits of Milk Styles, Yanni, of course, since I came up under him, DJ Rob Dog, wow, man, so many other people, man. Baby J.
Who has that weird laugh? I'm sorry.
Oh, you want to know about that laugh?
Yeah.
You know what?
Like,
Hey,
what?
look.
That real
That
like,
laugh,
bro, like,
okay. Yeah, all right.
Laugh.
I don't
You just
look
imitated
that
it.
laugh. That laugh is legendary. You know, I'll tell you off the air because I
Okay.
feel like they want to keep that
Okay, that's
super
fine.
like
That's
super
fine.
tight. so-
Exclusives.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But no, that voice.
That
that
is
laugh.
like the funny. I think
Yeah,
like literally since I've been just here and when I tune in to the radio. It's like
Yeah.
when that laugh is on, it's just
Right.
like, bro,
Right.
you just have to laugh.
You gotta laugh.
With it.
That's the greatest thing about that laugh, because you could say the dumbest, corniest joke,
Right.
but if you hit that laugh, it kind of makes you laugh a little
Yes.
bit.
It
Even though
does
it's
every
like, yo,
time.
that joke was whack as hell, but,
But
I'm
you
like,
throw
I'm gonna
that
hit
on
that
there?
laugh. I've done that plenty of times, but that laugh saved me
Oh,
tons
man.
of times. Yo.
I believe it.
Ooh.
I
So,
believe that. I believe that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, your style. I've learned from your style. Like when I was trying to I had some when I first started, especially when you're doing like commercials or whatever. You don't realize that you have to really project. You know,
Right.
you're in a room and
Yeah.
you're by yourself, but you
Yeah.
still have to project. So
Yeah.
I would always, I can be loud, but I would have that mentality. Oh, I'm in the studio.
I got you.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
to be too loud.
Yeah,
type
no,
deal.
right.
And Reggie would be like, "No, VP, you gotta be loud. Like you gotta
Yeah.
be loud." I'm like, oh, okay. So then one time, J-Rock came in and voiced something. I said, okay, this makes it, because I had done a couple of joints that usually J-Rock does, and the client has sent it back and was like, she sounds kind of, like. I don't know, like too mellow. And I said, man, like I don't know how
What
to
do
do
you
it.
want?
And I listened to J-Rock and how
Yeah.
he had done it before, and I said, oh, okay, I think I get it. And
Yeah.
sure enough,
Yeah.
after like when you hear when you've got a really good example in front of you. So props to you, J-Rock.
Oh, I
because
appreciate that.
it was great example, and I could use it and learn from it. And now I get approved for these kinds of
That's
things,
great.
So I like the fact that your voice is distinctive, and as now we're kind of like voice actors from time to time.
Right.
So like
Yeah.
as a young voice actor, your style is easy to, not that it's easily replicated, but it's just I can pull
Yeah.
really good techniques from
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you do. So
No, I appreciate that.
I've always
man.
enjoyed that. Yeah,
I
I
appreciate
enjoyed that a
man.
lot.
Yeah.
So how did you become an on-air personality? Like because you say you still feel like an intern, but obviously you have a show, you have spots.
Yeah.
How did that happen? How did you
Uh,
bridge over into that?
Well, I always wanted, because one thing about me, I never want to box myself in. So, I always want to just expand, because it's kind of like, well, you got most people who are on the air only, and I'm like, man, I want to do commercials too. I want to,
Yeah.
and also too, man, I don't want to be stuck like in only a hip hop box, right? I
yeah.
want to be able to voice. I voiced on the country station on Nash before it wasn't Nash. It was like a few years back.
Yeah.
It was it was for the holidays, and they were like short people. So they at the time, the PD who was there at the time was like, hey, anyone who can help. I'm part-time, I'm new. I'm like, yo, I want to just let me dive in, let me just do anything. And if I mess up, then hey, it's cool. I'm learning, right?
Yeah.
So I went over there and I was like, all right, so when I go over here, like I don't want to sound too hype, because with country, it's just a little.
You had to know your audience.
Yeah, a little different. And me, I like country music too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, I know the artists, I know the songs, I know the tempos. So I know I can like change my voice, just tweak it a little bit to where it fits.
Yeah.
And then I was like, me being young at the time, was like, and I asked the guy, I was like, yo, should I do anything different? Like, should I do like a twang? Like, because I got country, you know what I'm saying? I got country cousins, and I got a good, back in Somerville, of course, there's like a good bit of country people living there. So I was like, all right, should I like twang it up a little bit? It's like, nah, just, I like your voice. Just do what you're doing.
Do you.
But at the same time, the audience is a little different. I was like,
Right.
cool. So I did that, and it was a great experience, because I was like, okay, cool. I can do this. And I was
Yeah.
nervous, because when I was like, I'm gonna listen. And some of my friends, they were like, yo, is that you on a country station? I was like, I couldn't tell, but I know your voice well enough. I'm like, yeah, that was me. So it was just, I was just kind of like, okay, if they can be cool with it, then I can do more than just hip hop and just spread out. So
No, that's very good, and a very good point, because you don't want to be kind of like just boxed in, because clearly like your voice, and we know it just from commercials. We both do commercials, and we have to know who our audience is, like, and you have to speak like matter of fact, we just cut the South Carolina State homecoming, and obviously they're going to use slang, or they're going to have certain placing of their words that's not going to be on the country station, and you might have one country type deal and one R&B deal, and you got to know how to switch in between those things. So
yeah.
I think people make the mistake that if they're especially going to work in radio or any kind of like entertainment business type field, I think it's very important for you can specialize in something, but you got to know how to
operate,
how to maneuver between all of these different facets. And I find that interesting because especially with radio, as we know, radio just in terms of like not ratings, but just money wise, lost a lot of money, especially with the digital turn of like advertisement and things like that. And Z even went through actually all of Cumulus, as I'm aware, went through the fact that they had to shave down, and you were in the position to where now I gotta wear multiple hats.
Right.
So what was that like? Was that hard for you to adjust to? Because you've been there for 10 years, so you've been there when there's been a lot, and there's been a little. So how was that transition for you?
No, it's been pretty smooth. Honestly, I kind of in a way, I put my head down and I just go to work.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what it is. It's kind of like certain people may have a certain way of doing things, but like when I go in, I'm just kind of just focused on whatever it is I got to do. So it is kind of like tunnel vision.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like when you're working on that and then you look up and you look around, you're like, oh, dang. Like, like I said, I'm like, okay, I started and then boom, 10 years go by. Because it was kind of like just tunnel vision, right? I'm just, and then like, so whatever that changed, it didn't stop me. It didn't stop like my process. It was kind of like, all right, well, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. But anything new that comes in, I'm just going to just learn and expand. Yeah. And one thing I do too, that I also listen not just to radio personalities, but I just listen to voices. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like so, like for one thing, I mean with hip hop, one thing I do, I feel like certain hip hop artists have that voice that because I mean you know people who are like lyrical. Yeah. That like I'm a big lyrical fan. So I might know someone who's just like who says like the illest lines, but it doesn't come across because their voice it doesn't cut the track.
True. That's true.
It's
that's
like
true.
Understand that.
Right, and then you might have someone who may not be as lyrical or
but
whatnot,
their voice is
what it does.
Oh, yeah,
so
totally.
I'll listen to that. I'll listen to
who are some of your favorite like voices?
Voices?
Yeah. The people that you listen to. Who are some of your favorite voices?
Let me see. Well, Milk Styles, because he's pretty much got most of my style from him.
Right.
It's Carson Daly. I know it's like Charlemagne.
I've got one voice wise in terms of artists that I think kind of sticks out, like Chance the rapper.
Chance, oh yeah,
like
Chance.
Like his voice,
he has that nasal. Oh, Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay does have a particular.
He has that voice. Let me see. I feel so bad. I forgot his name. I feel so bad, yo.
What does he sing? Or do
No. Used to be on CNN.
The anchor.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. I definitely don't remember his name either. But I know
so bad. I forgot. You know what? I'm gonna catch so much hell.
I know you. But
yeah. So and also.
And Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
God,
that's the inside. That's the inside
that I'm going to bring outside. But anyway, continue.
No, it's cool. You know what? I brought it. It's fine. Yeah, Yachi.
We're gonna cut in real quick. I was listening to the radio one day, and I said, I'm listening to J Rock do his thing.
This how you know what? First, disclaimer right here. Can I do a disclaimer?
You cannot.
Can I do a disclaimer?
I didn't do a disclaimer. You can't do a disclaimer.
I can't do a disclaimer.
No. But I will have your back.
I can't tell. All right, fine.
I'm gonna bring you out. Then I'm gonna have your back.
Cool.
All right, so. So I'm listening. I'm going down the street and I hear, next up we got Lil Yachty. And so I laugh and I'm laughing. And I'm like, J Rock trying to make fun of these people out here. So then he kept doing it. So I was like, oh, he's trying to make fun of people. So I came out. I said, hey, you wrong for calling that man Lil Yachty. And J Rock said, well, what? What you mean? How you say? I said, well, it's Lil Yachty. He said, man, nobody told me that. I was like, oh.
I just want to put out there, people, that I'm 30 years old, okay? I'm my age bracket stopped at a certain point. So there's these new artists that are out here now with these names. I'm not too up on, okay? You're going to know more than I am.
But we at the radio station.
Yeah, I get that.
But what I will say is, now I'm gonna have you back
Okay.
because I promised I would.
Okay, I'm waiting for it.
You already said the age thing, so I was gonna say it. But
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
but also just the fact that I feel like other people should have also like listened and known and been like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
you know
Lil
what? That's a
Yachty.
good point.
That
Nobody
guy-
called up and
Nobody
said,
called and
nobody
said
corrected me. And I have no ego. I'm fine with it. I don't care. Like, look, hey, man. Matter of fact, somebody corrected me the other night. It was like a little while back when Young M.A. first came out, right?
Yeah. You
When
told
it
me about
first
that.
came out in our station, right, it'll say Young Ma, right? Because M.A. you would see like, the
They
period.
should specify that
Right.
though. They should specify.
So I
that kind of
see
stuff.
it, and I'm like, hold up. So it's Young. So I've been saying Young Ma for like 3 nights in a row. Till some chick call up, and she's like, hey, I just want to let you know that it's not Young Ma, it's Young M.A., okay? Thank you. And then
I'm
hung
gonna
up the
correct
phone.
you real quick.
Wow.
I'm like, what?
Wow.
I'm like, so I go back on the air, right?
Protecting that brand.
Yeah, well, I go back on the air. I was like, okay, so I guess I was wrong, people. And then I want to blame 99% of y'all because only one person called up and corrected me. So
But I laughed though because I
Yeah.
told him, I said, I think you should keep calling him Lil Yachty because I thought it was funny because of the fact that
wait, I kind of like Lil Yachty better.
that's what the more he said, that's why I was like, the more J Rock would say it, the more I would be like, I would laugh.
Yeah.
And it was just more so be like, because a lot of people don't like these artists and stuff like that. So I
Okay.
thought that you were kind of putting your own spin on it to be like,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Right.
play this, but
All
I
right.
don't really
So you
rock
know
with
what?
y'all like
We'll,
this.
we'll just roll with that.
That's what I
Yeah,
say.
we'll just
Roll
roll with
with
that.
Lil Yachty.
We'll just roll with Yachty.
I kept saying it, so
Wow.
I was like,
Just roll.
Then y'all messing up like his little
yeah,
entendre
we are,
because
but
he's
still.
his little boat too.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said it's a yacht, man.
Right, like that's his whole purpose.
Little boat.
He
It's a
has
little
two
boat.
sides of
Little
himself.
boat, yeah.
Okay.
Lil Bo is like I think the rapper,
Okay.
and then Lil Yachty is like the little singer rapper.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. How you feel about that,
Is
though,
that
man?
the
How you feel
science
about
behind
the?
that? Is that the
That's
science?
like dead ass. Like that's what he's really about. Like
So it's
if you
singing.
listen to his, if you listen to his
Everyone's
intro,
boat.
everyone's confused.
you listen to his
Everyone's confused.
intro. He's on
Yeah.
there talking. He's like, "Hey, yeah, this is Lil Bo," and like he's really happy and go lucky, and he starts rapping, and what he
Right.
raps about is like just being who he is,
Yeah.
doing dumb stuff,
Right.
and I think Lil Bo is more aggressive,
Okay.
so he's like that hardcore type rap, supposedly,
Mm.
allegedly.
Okay.
Okay, and
Hardcore
then,
rap?
Yes, yeah. So
Oh.
then you have Lil Yachty, and he's like the singer. He's like, nah, 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 nah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
See?
And he makes everything happy.
Then you
Okay,
got Lil
okay.
Yachty.
Yeah, Yachi. You know what I'm
Does.
saying?
Right.
Yachi is that
Yachty
dude
comes
doing it.
through.
Yachty's that
Yachi's
dude.
Word.
that guy.
He's that guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about so let's just interject for a
Yeah,
second.
that's fine.
These alter egos with
With
like,
these
is it too
kids.
much?
For the
Is
kids?
it too much?
That's always been there, though.
That's what I'm saying. Not even with like
Right.
the kids. Like I
Yeah.
mean, like we could go with Beyonce with Sasha Fierce. We could go with Roman. We could go with Tunchi. You know,
Yeah.
we could go. You know, so,
T.I.P.
Yeah.
yeah. So like, is it-
Hove.
who is Hove? Is Hove like? But he's always done well. Jay-Z and then Hove. Is
Jay,
that
it was
Hove
Jay-Z, then Jigga,
Yeah.
right.
then
You got all of
Hove.
them.
Are these alter egos necessary? Like, and then I think another thing
know.
is that usually I would see these alter egos later on in the career.
Right.
But
That's the thing.
Lil Yachty
like Lil
introduced me,
Yachty,
like,
he
right
just
now.
was like, "Hey, this is who I am," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Why? What is
Yeah.
this for?"
yeah, like
This is
just
why
how
are you
you
having your
think all
midlife
the
crisis
time.
now at the beginning
Right.
of the career? I don't think
don't
that's
know.
okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
I
Nah.
don't know. I think there's signs of like kind of a slight crisis. Like you're bored with your life as
Probably.
this
Could
artist,
be,
and you're
you
like,
know,
I'm about to be somebody else.
You know, it could be, but at the same time, you understand when in entertainment, I guess in a way you just want to be creative. So when you're in the studio, it's like, okay, I'm a rap or sing or whatever a certain way, right? And I got to throw that and/or because you can't tell.
Some combination
sometimes,
of the
right?
two, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? And I blame. No, I don't want to say blame.
Blame it.
Do it.
Say it.
I don't want to say
Blame.
blame.
Too late.
I don't
Blame
want
it.
to say blame because
Do it.
the
Do it
reason
now.
why.
Do it.
Well, not. I want to say that certain artists, right, when they started,
right.
because that's always been around,
Yeah.
the singing, rapping thing, Curtis
Right.
Blow started that back in the 80s.
I like to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Can you-
Curtis Blow was one of the forefathers of that, right? And
Right.
then you go and like now Drake kind of championed that style.
Can't stand Drake.
You don't like Drake? Drizzy.
Well,
I'm not a big Drake fan.
we're not.
You don't
we're
like-
not
you don't like
big
Drake?
I'm not a big Drake fan.
Y'all ain't too Drake
I'm a big
fans?
Quentin Miller fan.
Exactly.
Oh, see,
QM.
you throwing shots right
Big
now.
I'm a
Quentin
big
Miller
Quentin Miller fan.
You know,
but,
for real?
Yeah.
So you say Quentin did all of that? You
I'm
think
just-
so?
Like I said, I'm a big Quentin Miller fan.
Right.
Shout
We
out to
we
Quentin.
discussed this.
Look,
a lot.
first, let me tell you one thing, right? See, Drake. All right, see, this Drake now,
Go
I
ahead.
understand why a lot of people. I'm okay with Drake, right? Depends, right? If you go back and listen to like Comeback Season,
Yeah.
those mixtapes before he got with Wayne, I think when he got with Wayne, everything changed. Because when he
Yeah,
first came
yeah.
out, all I heard was Wayne lyrics.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right. That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, that's right.
So
That's very true.
Because that was Aubrey Graham.
That was
right, Aubrey,
Aubrey.
That was
Aubrey Graham, yo,
Yeah, I'm a
Aubrey.
big.
breaking
Sorry.
all the records now, yo. It's crazy.
I'm starting to appreciate Drake, current Drake, just because
Yeah.
of the fact that I like West Side Story. Do you know why I make that comparison?
Okay.
I make that comparison because Natalie Wood did not sing any of the songs in West Side Story.
Right.
Somebody else did,
Mm-hmm.
but she was a doggone good actress.
I
So
feel you.
shout out to Drake
I
for
feel
being a
you.
doggone
I feel
good
you.
actress.
Now, see, now that right there, I get and understand.
Wheelchair Jimmy.
So, like, if someone claims they're the best at something, you gotta,
I guess so.
yeah, right. You gotta actually write it.
But
I-
you know what? Because our favorite artist, well, one of our favorite artists,
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar,
K.
has
Dot.
always challenged Drake.
I just call him
And-
King Kendrick, man. That's what I call him.
But it's like Drake. I want you to respond. But
Yeah.
you know, I feel like just because he
Maybe
knows.
Quentin Miller has. Maybe
Nah.
there was a
No,
silence.
you know what I heard? I heard a story about that. Like one of the ESPN commentators were like, "Yeah, man, something went down. I ain't gonna say which of the two, but when I brought up the other artists, they went crazy. Like, man, whatever with him,
He
blah
went
blah blah.
crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, and they
That's
had
what I like to
to
hear.
quote unquote destroy the tape so
Right.
it wouldn't become a
Of
thing.
course.
That's
I'm
awesome.
like, come
They
on,
didn't
man.
destroy it though, but that's awesome.
Right,
Come
they
on,
did.
man.
They
It's
didn't
still
destroy
there.
it. It's in
I-
the pocket.
Right, right.
pockets.
I think
Just waiting.
everyone wants that, right? Everyone wants to see Drake and Kendrick go because Kendrick,
Not really.
Some people
Honestly,
say
I just
no.
know Kendrick
No,
is going
don't
to
do it.
murder him.
Drake don't want that. No,
I don't think.
He's already killed him in some one pun lines in
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah,
The
a
thing
bunch.
is, if you listen to Kendrick, you're
yeah, he's
like,
always. Yeah.
oh,
No, Kendrick ready.
You're there.
Kendrick ready. He's
I-
like, yo, I'm
yeah.
ready for you.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong now. When I heard Drake on was Stay Scheming, but again, it could have
Yeah,
been
yeah.
right,
your
that's
yeah.
boy
Quentin.
Quentin.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's Quentin.
I feel like it could be Quentin. See now I'm Party Next to
Or
PND.
put- yeah. That's
All right,
fine.
I'll put it this way: it is Drake
Okay.
when he does the corny raps.
All right.
That's the Drake I think
that you
when
don't
he's
like?
actually writing.
Like Child's Play or something like that.
No, like when he actually
You don't want to
stated
give him that? No, because you know what though, man. There's certain tracks where I'm like, yo, Drake went in.
exactly. That's
No,
the
I
thing.
think Drake does have his. I think he does have some his moments, and there's some older Drake that
Yeah.
that I definitely when I hear it, I'm not
Yeah.
turning from it. I really enjoy it. But there are some. I think that the more it seems like the more fame he gains,
Okay.
the more and more I see his acting skills. I do
Right.
not believe him. Like I
Okay.
don't believe him. I don't believe that like he was in the video with the Game, I think, and
He was trying to be so hard,
yeah,
and it was
it
horrible.
Felt so like
felt off,
like we
right?
back on Degrassi or something. You know,
Right.
like I
Yeah.
just don't.
Yo, Degrassi was a good show. Yo.
It-
Shout out to
it-
Degrassi.
it
yo.
Shouts out to
was.
Will
Shout out
It
to
was.
Degrassi. You know what I'm saying?
It-
Right.
Shout out.
Degrassi
shout
was the
out
jam.
to
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
I enjoyed that, and I think that he's acting a lot, and that's fine. That's your hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with it. And he can also be multi-talented. You
Yeah.
know, but
Which
it
he
just
is.
there's
He
something
actually is.
about Drake that's just not
not right off.
believable to me.
I
I
got
know
you.
it's not.
So-
Like, okay, like views, for example.
Yeah.
When you say, got so many chains on,
Oh, that wax. Oh, yeah.
chaining,
Chain him.
Tatum.
Chain him.
Yeah, it
I
needs
was
to
like,
stop.
yeah,
See, it
Drake,
needs
you
to
wrote
stop.
that.
needs to
You
stop.
wrote that.
Yeah.
Or like when you're on a tape with Future
Mm.
and Future don't even
Claim that
acknowledge the
tape.
tape.
Yeah, that didn't happen. And the dude repeated
What is-
himself, and he said, "What do you mean that
He's like,
didn't?"
yeah, no, it didn't happen.
He was like, "That didn't happen."
and it's just also
And it went through
it's
every
weird.
mixtape.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
weird. And
yeah.
It's just weird to me. I think that just there's some things that Drake does that like when he was giving that award to Rihanna.
Oh, man, that was the ultimate curve. Shout out to Rihanna for that curve.
The
That
biggest
curve-
curve in the
I was
world.
All
like-
time.
B. See, that's how you know Rihanna is.
No, Rihanna,
more real
yo, let me tell you
than
something, man.
Drake.
Rihanna, I
He
used to
is a
have,
savage.
Nick Cannon as like the player of the decade. Rihanna's the king, yo. She's the king, yo.
You
She had Chris Brown and he's still kind of off after her, right?
Yeah, ever since
Oh, yeah.
Drake.
he was on.
Drake, what's the dude? The baseball player, Matt Kemp. He can't even. His
Right.
numbers fell off after that, yo. She used to, you know what? She's the other
did
Erika
mess with
I
Badu.
was
Ashton
just about to
Kutcher.
make
She's
that.
the
I
other
was just
Erika
about to
Badu.
make that
Because
comparison.
Erika Badu, you know, she got with dudes, man, Common, Andre.
Yeah.
Changed their whole lives.
Changed
Yeah.
lives.
But you know what? Some good records came out from that, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, see, and that's the
Totally.
reason why I think that like Rihanna tried to channel the energy of Erykah Badu, but she didn't have like the right amount of like chicken feet or something.
Yeah.
And then it went wrong.
It just
you know
went-
what
No,
I'm saying?
Rihanna
went
don't
left.
play,
Things that
yo.
went wrong.
Rihanna don't play. So Rihanna, Hall of
Rihanna-
Fame.
Yeah,
And Drake
yeah.
just took shots at Rihanna.
He did.
They supposedly broke up.
Or I thought it was like open relationship
Nobody
or
knows what
something
it is.
like that.
But he said something on his
It's
little
provocative.
his
Keeps the people going.
Instagram, and he put in the caption like, oh, she petty for this or something like that.
For real.
You know, when I listen to
He gonna come out with a song soon. After
Oh yeah,
that.
I'm waiting for the
It's gonna
song.
be what was the one where he was just drunk the whole time and he called a girl? Marvin's Room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Marvin's
I
Room
hated that.
Part 2.
Because I had an ex text me lyrics from there,
For
and I
real?
was like, "Get out!" Like,
You
I
Get
mean,
out of-
come
get
on.
out.
Oh, y'all know-
I was like, "Come on, dog."
get out of my
no.
Caucasian
Yes,
house.
like,
For real? Hey, was it
Get
old
out of my
boy?
Caucasian house.
Was it old?
Was it old boy?
Is it old boy?
Was it
Yeah,
old
that
boy?
was him.
Was it
Yeah,
the boy
that's
that we
him.
know?
It was old boy.
Yeah,
It
son.
was old boy that we know?
No, I know he's talking about it. No.
Okay, all right. My bad, y'all. It's like
Blind
it's
man, no.
Huh?
No.
It
no.
wasn't him? Okay.
Shut up, J-Rock.
But anyway,
So-
I ain't gonna put you out there. It's cool. But yeah, you know, I'm like, when I heard Marvin's Room, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this dude is seriously making a song, drunk calling a girl,
Right.
and it's like, yo, you can do so much better. My man says genius. You know what? And you know what? That could be true because I've
But,
never
like-
seen that before.
I will.
I mean, yeah.
I was just about to say points on creativity. I do enjoy when artists are being creative. I do
Right.
enjoy when we had a artist. Shout out to KG, the artist from Stay Focused Music Group. He made a whole song that was kind of like on the idea of you're kind of like in a dream,
Okay.
and the way
Yeah.
he constructed his lyrics and the
Yeah.
sound, it made you feel like you were in a dream.
Yeah.
And I respect that. However, okay, I just don't. I can listen to what song was it? Man, he'll try to trap you with these awesome
The
catchy
harmonies?
beats.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
was
you're
about to
just
say.
like, yeah, this is what song was it that was no, it's from the I think one of the last albums. It's obviously it was on the radio.
yeah.
Controller.
No,
Uh,
and it wasn't
Pound cake.
it wasn't Khaled's For Free.
Yo, I like pound cake though.
Or
man.
was it
It was
For
the
Free?
J. I guess the J was on.
I just know that it was one of those things. I listened to the music. I'm like, yes, it sounds good. And I'm like, okay, I can deal with this Drake. And then
Yeah.
he says something that I'm like, I hate
Something
it. I hate
off.
it. Turn it down.
yeah.
Like,
But you know
God,
what,
I hate
though,
this
Drake-
so much.
I mean, I can understand why people don't like. I mean,
Pissing
me,
me off.
yeah, I hear you. But one thing with Drake, I just feel like I give him credit because Drake is one person that's like, all right, I'm gonna show everyone my, I guess, what the emotional side, right? He's the reason why. I mean, a lot of these rappers and / singers
Yeah.
pretty much copy that blueprint, right? Of him just like, yo, I'm just gonna let myself out. You know what I'm saying? Just let people know, hey, I'm just going through all these girl problems. And
Right. He's
Tory
so damn
Lanez.
emotional.
I'm sorry.
Tory
Tory
Is there a
Lanez.
fly in here or something? Or
Wow.
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez. That's
Tory
that's
Lanez.
what
So
it is.
okay,
Yeah.
Tory. Okay,
Tory
so
Lanez.
him and Drake, I guess, got that little.
Oh, they
friction.
have a super beef
It's
right
been
now.
going down.
The same
I
neighborhood.
mean, they're from
and
Canada.
I was rocking with his style, with Tory Lanez's style, which
Yeah.
I
Tory,
guess is
Tory
Drake-ish.
Lanez doesn't have a style.
But at the same time,
Don't.
I was
My man was like, nah.
I
man,
kind of
got
I was
that.
like, okay, new artist. Like I'm always eager to be like, who's gonna be that new artist that I'm gonna
Oh,
be like,
yeah.
dog, I rock with you.
Yeah.
And so Tory Lanez, I was like, okay, I'm kind of feeling what you're doing. And then he got up there and like, oh yeah, pretty much saying like Drake ain't the only one. Okay, cool, all right, that's fine.
Yeah,
Drake
I
beef, okay.
appreciate that. Right.
Then after that, he does something. I never had any problems with Drake and everything's
it
fine.
is.
And I
Be
said,
real.
Drake, you're a
Know what it
liar,
is,
man.
Be
Like,
real.
You know what it is,
Yeah,
right?
dog.
It's that mainstream.
You
It's
lied.
it's that mainstream, yo. He was like, look, hey, man, I can't. I mean, because right now Drake is anything this dude touches is gonna be a hit.
Yeah, that's true. He's
I mean,
in that
that's-
moment of his career, and
Exactly. I've never. This is where I give credit to him or his team. Quentin Miller, whatever. Right.
No one knows.
I've never seen a run
OG.
like this before, though.
that's good. Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
it
Yeah,
is.
that's true.
You're right.
I've
you're right.
never seen someone just break records. It's just like every
He just broke a
day.
Michael Jackson record.
Michael Jackson,
a
what,
billion
American
streams.
Yeah.
Music Award record.
But
Dude.
we're still. You know, it's going to be interesting about streams. I
Yeah.
feel like in a few years from now, that streams, they're going to do something in some years to come where streaming will not hold its weight. It holds
Okay.
its weight now because if you think about it, streaming only holds its weight now because of the fact that we're in a very digital
Yeah.
age,
of course.
right?
Yeah.
But even I just have this theory. It may be very crazy, but even with as much technology as we get, even now, we have all this technology, yet we still keep going back to. We use technology to do things that we did before technology. So
Right.
like we use technology to find groups that are like us. Okay, well, if technology weren't there, you'd join the book club or whatever club it was that had the same interests as you.
Right.
So we keep using, even though we can reach out with technology, we still choose to only reach 5 feet in front of us or something of that nature. Like
Yeah.
we still only choose.
Well,
to
you
do
know
that.
what? And I hope that's really the case because I honestly feel like we're going into like you have you ever seen Wall-E, that Disney movie?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen clips, but I
Seen
know
clips?
the premise of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Such an excellent movie.
I feel like we're not
Yeah.
too far from it. Like as far as
Yeah.
like we want technology to do everything for us.
Yeah.
And so we can just sit back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
chill, let them run everything.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I don't know that, and we're going into that. What was that evil corporation in Terminator? I'm taking it back, yo.
Excellent reference.
I
Yeah,
love
but
his
excellent
reference, man.
reference.
But you know what I'm
meanwhile.
saying?
Excellent reference.
You know,
meanwhile,
it's like
though. Yeah,
everything
yeah.
is so digital, man. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
getting, don't get me wrong. I love technology. GPS, thank God.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how my parents got around with a map, just like looking
Bro,
at the
but
road.
Oh, I
real.
love
I'm
maps, man. I
Right.
love
MapQuest?
looking at maps.
Like, MapQuest?
Oh, I remember
my
MapQuest. I
God.
saw
yeah.
for my I bartend as well, and for this company. And if you're a lead, you take the truck down or whatever. And someone had in the truck some printed out MapQuest
Yeah.
instructions. I'm
Yeah.
like, first off,
Yeah.
do you own a printer?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that's first and foremost. And then you printed that joint out.
Yeah.
I have
Exactly.
not seen MapQuest,
Yeah.
and it still had, like when you printed it off,
Mhm.
it still have like the URL at the bottom.
Yeah,
And all that.
yeah.
That was legit.
Yeah,
that was
man.
it.
That's it.
That's funny, man.
You know, I still get phone books delivered to my house.
What?
Oh yeah.
Phone books, yellow pages. You know what I'm saying?
I like
Yeah,
Yellow.
they
still have
happy,
house
but yeah,
phones?
that's right.
You know what? Yeah, they do.
I want a house phone.
They do. They have
No,
house
I want
phones.
a house phone. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I get a home, I'm getting a house phone, and the reason being is because I'm gonna direct everyone to that house phone and never pick it up. I'm gonna go straight Sheila Postema. I love you, mama. I'm never gonna answer that phone. And
That
if
makes
you have
sense.
my cell phone number, then you know that's legit. So
Right,
you know,
right.
like. So even for my personal life, I have to be like, no, here's the real number. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like
Right,
here's
right.
the real
The
number.
real number,
You know
huh?
what I'm
That's how you
saying?
actually call.
Yeah.
This is my direct line.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. But
like-
but yeah, I think that technology has a I think what we keep forgetting is that we do develop trends. And it
Yeah.
is still very possible that we will trend with the idea of not using as much technology. Like
Yeah.
that's something that's not really talked about, and that's what kind of aggravates me sometimes about mass media is that they'll keep feeding you only one perspective
Mhm.
and then won't even challenge the idea of
Is that
they won't
somebody trying to
even
hit you on your personal line?
no,
Right
like I have an alarm for every hour.
now? Oh, okay,
so
my bad. All right.
What?
There's a reason. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Stay on.
Say no more. Say no more. But I think that we don't. I think that I don't know. We don't take the time to think about the other trends that could occur.
Happen. Yeah.
But anyway, back to the J Rock interview, which has been good so far.
You've been all over here. I like it.
I
This
wanted
how it's
to-
supposed to be.
I want to ask you what else you do outside, because I know you have a podcast as well.
Yeah.
So what are some things that you're trying to do?
Man, well, just become a brand, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want J Roc Da Mic to be. I'm not afraid to say it. I want it to be bigger than just the station, right? You want your name. You want to have a legacy, right? And that's what you're here. I feel like that's what we're all here to do. Is like make a
Yeah.
a stamp on the world. Because again, we're talking about the future. I want to leave something behind for my grandkids to be like, oh man,
Yeah.
like, you know, my dads did this, and you know, so that's pretty much the goal. The goal is just to become a brand. I feel like everyone has that in them to become their own brand, right? Because you
Yeah.
have what Do Work Media, right? That's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
brand, right? So whatever it is that you do, you know, you put your all behind it.
Yeah.
So I feel
Yeah.
like even if it's just, I mean, you could be someone doing anything retail, it doesn't matter. You put your all behind something.
Yeah.
Your reputation is key. Like,
Yeah.
because I know some people who are super talented, but they got bad reps now,
Yeah.
and they're
yeah.
trying to come back, and it's like once that rep is done, you know, I'm not saying
That's
it's
it.
impossible,
Exactly.
but
Yeah.
it's hard to get
Yeah.
that good rep back. So
That's true.
so yeah,
true.
that's the goal, man. Just, you know, have Roc Da Mic be a brand, like, you know what I'm saying, something that
Yeah.
Or
they see, they hear, they know what they're getting. They're getting someone that's going to work hard, someone who's going to give them their all, and, you know, someone who's just motivated to keep going, keep pushing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
so where exactly do you see yourself in like 5 years?
5 years. Man, that's a good question. You know what? In 5 years, TV.
Okay.
I wanna go.
Definitely. I can see that.
I want to go TV lane because I
Yeah.
feel like. Shout out to Tessa. You know, because Tessa's someone who I look up to. I haven't got a chance to interview her yet, but I will. I have to like hunt her down. But it's
Right.
good though. I mean, because I just feel like
She's
it's
always on the move.
yeah. I just feel like it's so dope that, you know, she's like on Channel 4 doing her thing, and then you can catch her on the radio, and you can catch her doing all this. So that's not saying I'm trying to follow that
Yeah.
path, but also, but you know, kind of like go a similar way, but have my own way. You
I
know what I'm
got you.
saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
yeah, Charlamagne does it too. I mean, it's crazy because I mean, I got to Z right after Charlamagne left. So, and I guess, you know, the similarities between me and him, you know, he's from Moncks Corner, I'm from Somerville, so we have that
Yeah.
overpass. So he's like 10 minutes down,
Right.
and I just see what he's doing.
Yeah.
And not to say I want to be like Charlamagne, because again, you want to be your own person, right?
Yeah. But you see your examples, your
Exactly.
reference points.
Someone that came from a similar area,
Yeah.
and you see where he's at now.
Yeah.
He's all over the place.
Yeah.
So I feel like if he can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
still
So
got
why
beef
not?
with Charlamagne though.
You
Still
got
got
beef with
beef.
him? A lot of people got beef with him. A lot of people do.
It's just I think
That's
I
how
think
it
it's
is.
more
Yeah, yeah.
so it's not like legit beef with like, oh, I want.
No, I feel you.
It's just
yeah,
like I feel like he could do so much more
Than what he's
because-
doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Like
Yeah.
just because he always comes down here and he giving out turkeys and stuff, but I
Mm.
think he can actually be the voice
Of here?
South Carolina.
Yeah,
actually,
for
and
sure.
actually help people out.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, but yeah, I think he should actually work with
Yeah.
kids
Yeah.
that want to pursue that same career
Yeah,
or work
yeah.
with other people.
Well, you know what, and that's one thing too, man. Like, I'm all for, you know, mentoring, right? I'm
Yeah.
all for like, just because a lot of, especially, you know, black men, you know what I'm saying, we're an endangered species around here. I'm
Right.
sure we all know this, but I feel like, you know, there's a lot of young minority kids, especially boys, who need that guidance, right?
Mhm.
And I feel like it's super important because I have a godson who I've been in his life since he was 2. And he, just the fact that, you know, when you have someone of young eyes who look up to you, that's just a different type of feeling, right?
Exactly.
I'm like, even though
Yeah.
he's not my son, but I look at him like that, it's just that you want to go that much harder.
Right.
And that goes back to the whole legacy thing, the whole brand, because you really want to have something that someone can look up to and aspire to be
Exactly.
and go further, right? Because it's
Definitely.
like I look up to everyone as Z, right? Everyone who was there, everyone who's gone, even the people who don't work as Z. I'm like, I listen to everybody. I mean, I listen to everybody. So it's like you listen to them and you want to kind of have your own, you know, create your own path. So,
Right.
but yeah, I just feel like that's a big thing. But when you're saying what Charlamagne could do, not saying, I don't know if he does that. He might be doing that, but, you know, it might not be, you know, publicized maybe. But
Yeah.
again, you could be right too at the same time because you don't really see it.
Right. I mean, I just see it's like all the time where I'll hear people and be like, yeah, Charlamagne does this for South Carolina, do that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, he doing the little things. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Where
Yeah.
I feel like he could take it to a whole nother level if he
Mhm.
really wanted to.
Yeah.
And, you know, you have all these other people who are surrounded who you are surrounded with
Right.
as well. And
Yeah.
it's like, why don't you just take advantage of that?
Exactly.
Like, you have this person,
Yeah.
you have that person.
Yeah.
They do the same thing you do.
Right.
You could bring them here for
Right.
just a day. Just
right.
like you come
just
down,
to have them down.
you
Right.
know?
You have that power to. Yeah. I would love for someone to do that. So yeah, I definitely feel you on that because I feel like with South Carolina, man. I mean, it's a lot of old money here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Old ways, old mentalities.
Right.
You know, they don't want things
They
to
don't wanna switch
change.
it up.
Or they don't want they, you know, they
Shouts
had
out to
they had
Mozarts.
chances. There's been times where some big artists could have came,
Mm-hmm.
but because, you know, a la like the Confederate flag on the State House, that drove a lot of people
Boy,
away.
True,
Like
yeah.
they're artists. I mean, I don't know if I can say legally I really can't right now, but
Gotcha.
but there were artists that you guys look up to, right? Big artists who were going to come down here and they actually spoke with us about doing something, but because of the things that's been going on, I'm not, you know, this ain't been like super recent, but
Yeah.
they like nah, they can't because of the way things are.
That's very interesting.
So,
That's the
right.
reason why there's so much in. I was gonna ask you about your viewpoint on the kind of the music scene, specifically hip hop, because you know right now there's about to be an influx of hip hop shows to occur downtown, and
Right.
and that matters
Mhm.
when it comes to these other artists who
Yeah.
these big name artists who are like.
Yeah.
I was gonna come down here, but
Yeah.
really, what's the why?
Yeah.
You know, like why should I?
Yeah.
So, what's your view on the especially from the radio perspective?
Mhm.
What's your viewpoint on the hip hop scene here in Charleston? And you live in Somerville, so
Yeah.
you know what do you see?
You know what? I
Because
really
you also get the independent music,
yeah.
like the local music to send you into. Yeah, I've
all
seen
the
you.
time.
I've seen you.
Yeah, no, you know
doing
what?
that, yeah.
They've gotten so much better. I feel like honestly it's really getting really better. When we first started doing the whole, you know, local show, like you would hear how certain artists at the time, you can't blame them because they don't have the, you know, the ends to get a proper studio to really, they just want to do it, right? But now though, I feel like there's so many different styles, which I love because at one time everybody, well, I shouldn't say everybody, I don't want to generalize, but there was a good bit of rappers from here that were the same
exactly the
rapper,
same.
right?
Yeah.
The same
Yeah.
trapper, the same
Yeah.
voice, the same lingo, just everything the same. I'm like, I want to hear something different. I want to hear
Right.
something left field, you know, and I feel like we're getting that. I feel like people are getting, I mean, and you were talking about technology earlier, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like that's a benefit because now you have home studios that sound just as good as a standard
Exactly.
studio.
Yeah,
And plus, too, I work in radio. I would say to the local artists who want to be on radio should be the last thing you would want to go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go online first, right? You can reach so much more people
Yeah,
online than you could at radio. Radio's going to be last. We're going to be last to get anything, obviously, because whenever
Yeah.
people call up, they're like, man, how come y'all ain't playing this, man? Atlanta's playing it. Like, how come y'all so late on? I'm like, look, trust me, it's not us, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like we know the new music's there,
Yeah.
but because there are guidelines, we can't just put something on.
Mm.
And with local artists, I mean, I'm sure they're like, man, I want to get my music played, this and that. I'm like, man, just go online. Take advantage of that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
YouTube, SoundCloud, all the different areas of, you know, where you can go, man, you can do that. Like, build your fan base that way to where radio comes knocking on your door.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like,
a
we
good-
want to work
yeah,
with
yeah,
you instead of you just constantly
Yeah.
sending stuff in. Now, don't get me wrong. That can always work. You have your, you know, ones that are stick out and you be like, yo, this one's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
But I would tell artists, yo, radio should be the last thing you should worry
Yeah.
about.
That's interesting too, because I think that as radio starting to transform itself, I feel like it still has a lane. You know, it's just that it's not going to be the same like it was
Right.
before. I think
Yeah.
that now I still like to hear local artists on the radio, but I like it even more after I've already heard their song on
Mhm.
like digital platforms,
Right.
and then I hear them on the radio. I'm
Right.
like, oh, yo, I rock with that song.
Right.
Like, you know,
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
as a fan, you feel like you've made another accomplishment with the artist
Mhm.
because now you've heard them on the radio.
Yeah.
But clearly, they didn't need to go to the radio first.
Right.
Like, and I think that's a major key right
Yeah.
there. That, you know, sometimes people are trying to bust you over the head, like,
Right.
play this on the radio, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
look, you've got
You got all
Facebook.
exactly.
Exactly.
You can reach.
You can do
You can
whatever.
play
You
your
can
joint.
reach. I've had someone actually go online and put a song in, and after about 3 months, they got an email from someone from Japan saying, "Yo, they like this song. Are they
That's
gonna
awesome.
get more?" And it's like, see what I'm saying? Like that right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
like you don't need us right now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You really don't. There's so much talent, and I'm gonna be honest. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff on radio that are trash.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we
You know, I'm
Yeah.
like, y'all
We're
know,
aware.
everyone knows. Everyone knows. Oh man, this song sucks. I'm like, yeah.
yeah.
I'm
You're
not
right.
arguing with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the funny, because the funniest thing is when I have people call up and they would feel like they'll try to pick an argument with me, and I'm like, well, I'm agreeing with everything you're saying, bruh. It's like, yo, so
I
you
can't do
know,
anything about
I
this.
can only do what I can do, man.
Right.
You know, but I understand why they feel this way, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
take that passion, go in the booth, do what you need to do,
Yeah.
and put it online,
Yeah.
and just grow your, grow
Yeah.
your audience that way. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. And you said one thing about that I think kind of harkens to the music scene, and I find this very interesting, and I'll be asking this question more often, is that here in the Charleston area, you like you said, at one point it seemed like everybody, and you obviously for 10 years plus also being from here,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps that's another reason why it is so difficult in the downtown area when it comes to booking hip hop events or something like that. Because when you've seen only one style of something, or
Yeah.
and even how they may have done events,
Mhm.
you know, or whatever, the people have come before us, how they may have done events. If you got a big group of people and they're all doing the same thing, eventually you start trying to shut it out because you're
Right.
like, well, I don't want
You
that
want
over
that,
here or whatever.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think that's where the conversation comes from, aside from a lot of other layers. But
Right.
Yeah.
the question exactly. The question comes, what kind of people are you bringing?
Right.
So
Yeah.
then there takes some investigation, and I only say that because like I know of some things, but I didn't grow up here, so I'd have to be like, so what kind of people did you see before
Mhm.
that
Right.
makes you ask that question now?
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
than like black and brown people, but what
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
what other actions did you see that you correlate with hip hop? Because
Mhm.
obviously when I say hip hop, you automatically
You're
have
right.
an
Yep.
image in your mind,
Right.
and that image stems from being here in this area.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So I thought that was a very interesting little nugget.
Yeah,
that I
man.
will-
Charleston, man, we have so much talent here that, and I know, everyone wants to be that first artist to kind of like break down the door. We've had artists that were like close. We've had artists that were signed to major labels, but nothing really came out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say. I just feel like, it sounds so typical, but I say just keep doing what you're doing and keep growing your audience online. Like I feel like, man, once that happens, because I feel like it won't be just one artist. I
Yeah.
feel like it's going to be 4 or 5 artists
Yeah.
that happen to be from Charleston.
Yeah.
To where it's like, oh man,
I was
he's-
just
okay.
thinking that in my head. That's so crazy
Okay,
you said
that's
that.
I
Yeah.
like this person, but this person's from here too. Okay, so let me gravitate here.
That's right.
So I just feel like, I will put that out there. That's going to happen.
I was just it has to, because
Yeah.
I just thought the same thing in my mind. I was about to say
Yeah.
I would much rather want to be the 5th person to make it out.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
in terms of
Yep.
like and just that idea of,
Right.
because by then there's some kind of system working. There's some kind of
Exactly.
really good pipeline
Exactly.
like working. So
Yeah.
that's cool stuff. But
Yeah, man.
man, J-Rock, I appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
Dropping
Definitely.
gems. We're
This
gonna have
was
to do
fun,
this
man.
again. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was fun, man.
there's just
We
so
didn't even
many-
talk about our comic book situation, our
I
comic
know,
book
that's
beef.
why I was
Oh,
just about to
gosh.
say.
We didn't even talk about the beef.
I
you
got,
know.
I was thinking about that as well. And I said, man,
I get
I
it.
just
I
don't
get
have
it. No,
enough
I
time.
get it. You don't want to lose this argument. I
Oh,
got
boy,
you.
yeah.
I understand. I
I would-
understand.
I
I understand. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I feel you.
Boy.
I feel you. I appreciate that.
See,
You smart.
see what you. You're smart. Yeah, that's a good move for you, VP.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, no, we're gonna have this conversation. We will have this conversation. We're gonna have this conversation soon, because
Okay.
J-Rock and I go back and forth all the time
Yeah.
about comics.
Yeah.
And more so just about the fact that DC is doing much better than Marvel, right?
At what?
Correct.
At what?
Correct.
At
You
what?
just say DC is doing better than
At
Marvel.
They
what?
are. And
At what?
I have to admit,
At what?
at everything.
Can you
right?
sit
At, like
down?
what? Like
Can you just
comics?
sit down and stay there.
Okay, you know what? What, like comics? So that's what
I'm
we're
gonna
talking
tell you
about?
what.
I'll tell you
Say,
Marvel,
what are you
Marvel
talking
is
about?
only is only reviving itself
Okay.
because of directors that
Okay.
are with like Netflix and things of that nature. Those kind of different directors. Because, and I say this over and over again, because I started off as a very strong Marvel fan.
Okay.
And I still
There
love
we go.
X-Men and still love Spider-Man.
Right.
Okay.
But when I think they give too freely to these directors because some of
Give
the
too freely?
directors just don't really, I don't think, capture the essence of
Of the characters?
the action that's supposed to take place.
Really?
Are we
Which-
gonna sit
really?
here
Which
and
one?
say that Thor had a really good fight scene? Because it didn't.
Which Thor? Which movie?
The
Thor,
first one?
The
yes,
first one?
yes.
I rocks with Thor, yeah.
So you were satisfied with his fight scene at the end.
But you got to think about
Nah,
it
that
like
was a
this.
Here-
You got to
boo-boo.
look.
Here
That was a
is
boo-boo
this-
fight
Look,
scene.
you
Here
gotta-
is this
you have-
ultimate being
you gotta check
that
this out, though.
destroys universes.
This is why they do what
And
they
this is
do,
the
right?
fight.
Here's the thing. See, Marvel, of course, a character like Thor is, outwardly, right? He's a god, right?
right.
Okay.
But to a general audience, if they see someone like that, then it's like, well, why do you have all these other characters? This guy can just do it. So what they want to do, they want to ground him.
Right.
I'm not saying I agree with grounding him too much. 'Cause I'm like,
Yeah,
yo, he's
'cause,
Thor, right?
It's Thor.
But
Yeah.
you gotta understand, right? When you're building a universe, something that DC needs to take watch of and
Are you
learn
serious
from.
right
Yeah, they
now?
do.
So
They
they-
do.
so-
You
I'm
know
about to get
why?
on DC. Don't make me get
You know
on DC.
why?
Are you serious?
I'm a
right
fan. Now look, I'm a fan of
We're
DC.
not supposed to have this conversation right
I
now.
know
It's
that,
supposed to be
but see, this
saved.
is the preview. This is the preview right here. I'm a
It's
fan
the
of DC.
warm-up.
I want DC to do well.
Right.
See, this is what I think you're misconstruing, right? I'm a Marvel guy. I want DC to do well.
Right.
I want DC to do their thing, but see, DC has to get right, man. I feel like,
DC is getting right.
like
No.
what? Like when?
DC is.
I
getting right.
hope.
Did you watch Suicide
I
Squad?
hope-
DC is getting right. No, I didn't watch Suicide
Exactly.
Oh, you need to watch that because
Well,
that was trash.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing. Marvel, it was difficult for me after which one? I didn't even see the. When I started going to sleep on Marvel films, that's when I knew there was a
What
problem.
did you fall asleep on?
I was just falling asleep. Like I was watching the movie, I was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, I can't wait." I think it was like Avengers or something. Like I was like,
But Avengers
I was like,
is
"Ooh,"
long. I can't
I was like,
lie.
"Ooh, I
Avengers
can't
is very
wait."
long.
And then
Mhm.
I was falling asleep, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I've
The
never
first
fallen
Avengers movie,
asleep
you fell
over
asleep on the
yeah,
first Avengers movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right,
my
you
thing
you're in the very minority, but it's cool. I get it.
The thing about it is, I feel like Marvel is being way too happy.
No, but look.
I feel like
Okay,
Marvel's being
that's
way
the
too
thing.
happy. I want some clouds in the sky.
But that's
I
the
want
thing.
rain and crap.
Okay,
You want
I
that?
want-
You
You
want
just
you
said-
want so
I
You just
want
said
darkness.
Yeah.
exactly
why?
what's going on.
Exactly.
All right,
Darkness.
if you've noticed, like I'm one of these people who are like I'm geeked. All right, so here you go with Marvel. If you
Up,
ever look
geeked
at
up.
all of their like their introductions, you know how Marvel's background used to be dark.
Okay.
But now it has this bright red background. It's all like, ooh.
Wait,
this
when?
catches the eye.
Are you talking about
I'm talking about through like just all
the
films.
movies you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yes, the movies.
Yes.
Now, the thing about that, if you look at DC,
Okay.
DC has gone from a very light background, and now they have gone. No, they came from a dark background.
We're just speaking on logos right now,
Yeah,
right?
we're just talking about
So we're not
logos.
going to talk about storylines.
No, but this is the thing.
Okay, all right.
They're actually taking that. So every time you watch a movie, say you watch Suicide Squad today,
Mm-hmm.
and if you look at how DC looks,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be like, "Ooh, it looks really dark." Before DC was really bright, like Marvel. And then if you look at the way Marvel was before, which
Right.
was really dark, because the starting point of Marvel, when you had all the Spider-Mans and all that stuff,
Right.
it was like, "Ooh, this was really intriguing."
It's
But now
intriguing,
it's
but it
getting-
wasn't necessarily like
Right.
it was a good storyline.
Oh, yeah,
It was a
yeah.
very good
But that's
storyline.
what's
There were
going on,
people
because
dying.
now
That's what I want to
Marvel's
see.
Getting happy.
See.
Marvel's getting really happy.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Don't
I
like
can't lie,
that.
I don't like that either.
I don't think that stays true. I need people dying off.
Well, yeah, that
Because
makes
when
wanna-
sense.
you
Jean
wanna kill
Grey,
people.
when Jean Grey was gone, she was gone. Damn it,
Right.
she was gone. There
Okay.
was nothing we
Gone.
could do about it.
Okay.
right.
All
I
right.
need that. There's nothing we could do
Okay.
about it. And
But
then
that's what's going
But
on.
see-
we ain't
It's a-
seen the
it's a
professor
switch.
since,
But
except
you know
for
why
when
they're
they
doing
went in the
this?
future.
But do you know why they're doing this?
Why?
They're going to come together at one point.
Okay, well that's fine and all,
But
but,
that's what
it's
they
just
have
going to be
to
a
do.
clash
It's
of
a
like a
build-up.
rainbow and a thunderstorm,
That's what
and
it
the rainbow
is.
will be Marvel.
See,
It's no lightning
see,
and
look,
thunder.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
yeah,
Too
that's
happy.
You know what I'm
going on.
saying? And that's the thing. See,
Too
you know,
happy.
I understand you like the darkness, you like your Batman, you like everything gray and depressing. Sometimes certain Batman is the perfect person for that. Certain characters are different tones, yo. So it's like
Yeah.
you can't have like that was the problem with Batman v Superman, right?
Yeah.
Superman you can't have him so freaking depressed, man. I'm like, I get it. I understand why he would be.
Right.
But it's like when people see that movie, they're like, man, this is just, I don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Batman did his thing because that's his environment. That's
I can understand. I can understand that.
right?
I understand.
So every character has a different tone. Wonder Woman,
I
right?
can't wait for that.
I can't wait for her. I pray it's good. I hope it's good.
I didn't like
Right?
Batman vs Superman. I like the director's cut of Batman vs Superman.
Yeah,
that was
But the one that
exactly.
came in
better.
theaters, that
And
was
that's one thing
boo-boo.
DC better not do because they've been going like, if
They
I swear,
keep
if they do a Wonder
doing
Woman
that.
cut, then that's their problem.
Then that's their
That's
problem.
y'all.
all
You
it
need to
is.
talk to your boy, man.
Like I said.
Talk
like
to
I
your
said,
guy,
why?
Jeff
It's-
Johns.
It's also
Like I
because
said.
what was the movie that
What are these
was
hand
great
gestures
on
that
Marvel?
you're doing?
Not Daredevil. Deadpool. That was great. Why? Because it was 1, it was rated R. 2, it was comical. 3, we got a lot of killing going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah.
like again, it's certain characters, right? That's
Right.
in his character.
Oh yeah.
When you
exactly.
when you can't expect someone that's generally in the
So-
comics not their character to kill people,
Right.
i.e. Batman killing people and Batman v Superman, when we all know that's not really
Yeah,
he
Batman
don't kill
doesn't kill
people.
people.
He
But
doesn't
he
kill
killed
people.
at least 15 people in
But-
the first scene.
But
I'm
that's
not
also-
mad at
that's
it.
That's a director.
I'm not
thing,
mad
though.
at it,
That's
though.
a director choice.
I'm
though.
not mad at it, but I'm like, dang, Batman, you broke
Right.
your code, bro. So
Exactly,
you
like
That's
just
a
going
Batman's
on.
director's
not
cut,
supposed to
though.
kill.
You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
director's like choice.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. He Danny Glover right
I
now,
just,
yo.
I just
Right.
this.
He
I just
Danny Glover.
can't.
He too old for it. He just don't feel like saving people no more. That ain't the Batman I know and remember
Right.
and loved and respected.
When it comes to, like I said once again, when it comes to Marvel, when it comes to like all the X-Men's, and then they're bringing some. They've got another Wolverine joint coming through.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's gonna be awesome.
That should be rated R.
It is actually.
And
It is. Okay,
Yeah.
what
that's
else?
great.
But you know one thing though.
And the go ahead.
My bad. I didn't want to cut you off.
You
but
did, but go
one thing
ahead.
about, I gotta get my points in with you. I
I
know how
know.
you operate,
We're
so I gotta
supposed to do
keep
this
punching.
It makes
later,
sense.
but
I gotta
Right.
keep punching.
It's happening. Damn it.
I feel like
Applying.
Marvel. One thing I love about them is that DC's. And I know DC is going to do it. They're doing it now. But I feel like diversity. That was the greatest thing about the X-Men. See, the X-Men.
True.
Yeah.
That,
You know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying? It's
That's
all
true.
about diversity. You have mutants. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I.e. races. You know, different races that a lot of people
Oh, yeah.
from the outside didn't like.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, you know, I'm trying to, you know, develop a ton of diversity, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm super excited for my boy movie Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? To see a brother
Oh yeah.
on the screen being
yeah.
the main star with pretty much all black cast for the most part.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Marvel for that.
I am excited about
Right.
that.
So I feel like
And
Marvel.
white people are going to hate it.
You know what? I know
They
that
hate
I know
Luke
there will.
Cage.
I know they're going to be those that don't, but I know a ton of white people who can't
Oh, yeah,
wait
who's
for
gonna
this. You know what I'm
love
saying?
that, yeah.
So I
But-
mean, you're gonna get that.
But
So
you
I
know,
mean, that's
they,
gonna
they
be
shouldn't
everywhere.
they shouldn't trip on. I'm gonna say they shouldn't. They shouldn't on a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I am gonna say, for something like Black Panther,
Yeah,
my dog, if you
Yeah.
got a problem that black people are playing in a film called Black Panther,
yeah,
you need to check
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
many sources on what you
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
because that's not.
But it's just okay. I'll put it this
Not
way,
okay.
because Amira just said that I be flip floppy, but there's a reason for that. All right, so my mother,
She call you out.
she did.
Flip
It's
up.
it's my mother. The thing about my mom, she's always said, is the thing about white people, they want to learn. A lot of white people, some of them actually
them
come
do.
in there just to learn exactly how black people operate, what exactly goes through their mind, what's going on here.
Shout out to Corey Webb.
True.
did
And
that the
like when I think of that, that's why I said a lot of white people are going to hate Black Panther
Yeah, I got
just
you.
because it's going to be in Africa. It's going to
Yeah.
talk a whole lot about black things.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you're going to have those who are going to enjoy it because they're like, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, this is exactly what's
Yeah.
going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how they operate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is something
Yeah.
cool. So that's why I flip flop, because the thing with Luke Cage, I've had people say, "Oh, I really enjoy Luke Cage,"
Yeah.
and then I had some were like, "What is the hype about it?"
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
Well, you know what? You can't. I mean, end of the day, you know, you can't please everybody,
Oh,
right?
no, of
people
course
are
not.
gonna not like a lot of things that a lot of
Right.
people like. I.e. VP. Shout out to VP.
Shout
You know
out,
what I'm saying? But it's
shout
cool.
out to VP.
Shouts out to VP.
I get it. So
Right.
I mean, end of the day, you know, people are gonna like what they like. I I just feel like it's the best time to be a comic fan. So
yeah, I think so too.
Oh
No matter
God.
what side of the
You know what I'm
fence that you're on, whether
Yeah.
you're on the right or wrong one, but that's neither
that
here nor
wrong
there.
side is hard.
You
ain't
know
it?
that.
It's dark and gray on that
You know what I'm
wrong
saying?
side,
Not
right?
cool.
Dark and gray and shadowy.
You
You
still
like
haven't
that?
seen Suicide
But
Squad.
really, but this is the thing about this, and you know this about me. I'm not gonna watch
need to see that.
or see a lot of things. You know, I need to see it.
Look at that. Bang.
Yeah, Mira didn't like that.
I'm gonna check it out because there are some things that
Joker.
things that Marvel has
For
done
that.
I don't want to see either. So,
Well, I'll put it this way: if you know, do you know Diablo?
do I know Diablo?
Yes.
Like the devil?
No.
Oh, I know the devil, dog.
Oh my gosh.
That ain't nobody you want to be rocking with, my
Right.
dog. I don't even need you to say his name one more time up in here.
Oh my god.
Might have
the
to check the doors.
character Diablo from DC. That guy.
Man.
Okay.
So they have devils in DC, man. They
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty,
Come on now, Daredevil.
it's pretty real on DC side.
Please.
But just something.
Ghost
from
Rider?
DC
We
which I
believe in
hated.
God and Marvel. You know what I'm
Ghost
saying?
Rider?
Hey,
Huh?
Ghost Rider's Marvel, right?
Yeah.
yeah, Ghost
Right?
Rider.
He's doing the Lord's work.
He made a
He
deal
is.
with the devil, dog.
Doing the Lord's work.
Oh
Right.
my god.
Right. But
He's
that's
taking
true.
out the bad people
No, now he is.
by any means.
Now he is.
He's doing the Lord's work.
Now he is.
Exactly.
Shout out to Ghost Rider.
Constantine is what, DC, right?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I like DC. I like Marvel too, though. Like,
Yeah, I
I've got
know, I
my
know.
roots
I
are
know,
in
I know.
are in
Marvel.
Marvel.
I
Of
know.
course.
I don't
Everybody's
like the
roots.
recent stuff.
I
I
know.
don't like the recent
It's
stuff.
fine. It's
And
all right.
because
And they're
Batman,
trying to catch up.
Batman,
Spoil.
exactly, because Batman, you know, they went through several Batmans before finally one
Yeah.
was like really good. You know
Right.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because
Ben
people
Affleck.
forget.
Yeah.
People forget.
Because
Batman.
we all remember Val Kilmer.
People forget. No, I ain't talking about Val Kilmer. I take it further than that. People
Oh, that goes-
forget.
go for
the
it.
50s, 60s Batman.
Yeah.
yo,
Oh,
Adam
the
West.
realest. The realest
With the
Batman
punch
in
and
the
the
world.
sound effects.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
got
Shut up,
to
the
see
Family
some real
Guy.
live onomatopoeias, yo. You got to
Yeah.
see the bow, bang.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
love
people
that.
forget that.
That's right.
I actually have that on.
Bring that Batman back.
video.
I did enjoy.
I want Batman to dance. You remember the Bat
Yes.
dance?
Yeah, of course.
Yo, Prince had that song, the Bat Dance, on the first soundtrack, yo. Rest in peace to Prince.
Speaking of soundtrack, that's the reason why I think that's my favorite part of Luke Cage is the soundtrack.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, man.
Because I still, once again, I keep falling asleep, and it's just a bad omen for me. If I'm watching something and I'm falling asleep,
You know what, though?
it's just a bad
You know
omen.
what? I think,
but I just
I
get
think the
into it.
problem with that, with Luke Cage, that I feel like, and I love this series, I feel like it could have been shorter, right? It could have been 10 episodes.
You
I think
think
if it would have been,
How many episodes is it
13.
right now? Oh, okay.
So I feel like if they were to cut it and, shrink it down just a little bit, it would have been a little, but I still love it though. I still recommend it.
They're gonna do a
Still
lot
do.
with that. Like
Yeah.
Luke Cage, because me. I'm a person that needs to watch everything before it happens. So like Jessica Jones.
I love Jessica Jones.
Something you really wanted to watch before
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Because you kind of
So
understand
Why?
what's going on.
Yeah.
And like another one that's going to come. What are they doing? Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
all these things they have on Netflix that are continuous. It's like, I need you to watch that one before you really watch this one.
I mean, you can.
Because you don't have to.
Right, but
But
it helps.
Right.
Yeah, it puts
yeah.
everything together.
A whole lot with
Yeah.
it.
So, end of the day, we don't have to do the comment thing, right? We'll do it soon. But end of the day,
We already had like
I
We
know,
really have, yeah.
I know.
30% of the conversation.
Yeah. I just feel like there's so much out there that you can
Yeah.
like watch and like be
Oh, yeah.
engulfed with, man. Sometimes it could be a little much, man, because you're like, dude,
You'd be
man,
overwhelming, yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I just hope that you get good quality out of
Right.
both, man. Because at the end of the day, man,
That's
it's
true.
Steel sharpens steel, right? So I mean,
True.
Marvel can't be the dominant force all the
Yeah.
time. If
Right.
you want Marvel to have better movies,
Yes.
have DC step their game up.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
But
Have DC step their game up, and you'll get better movies.
But that's
from
what's
Marvel.
going on with them because they're trying to catch up, and it sucks.
Yeah, do
because
your
they're
thing.
making everything
DC,
so
DC
fast.
I don't
is
know,
DC
because there's
is
some
dope. If
things I
DC
like.
just focus on them,
that's
don't worry
it.
about that side.
I
We
don't
winning
know,
over
guys.
here.
I don't know because
winning.
Because look
Marvel
what
has
they're
had its
doing.
dip, guys. Marvel has had its dip.
But
Well,
think
again-
about how many characters are with Marvel and how
Exactly.
many films they've done.
That's true. I know. I just don't
Yeah,
have
okay,
time
yeah.
because
She
the
getting
things
heated. She getting
I got
heated
in
right
my
now.
arsenal
She
some
getting heated.
things that I'm trying to hold back.
Oh, you trying to?
But you
We're gonna
know,
hold
Yeah,
it.
well, I got
Okay,
some
we're gonna
too.
hold it.
as some people around here
going
would
to
say, I'm gonna
shut
let you
my
cook. I'm gonna let you cook.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let you cook.
yeah.
But all in all, I did learn a lot of great things about you
Oh, I
today,
appreciate that.
J-Rock. And
Yeah,
I
it was
appreciate you
great.
coming through. It was great conversation. I'm excited. We got to do this again.
Yeah, man.
It was great. So, how can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, SoundCloud, all under Roc Da Mic. That's JROCDAMIC.
And you know this.
Yeah.
I'm
Ain't
just
that
playing.
long, you know what I'm saying?
It's not long.
It's cool, you know what I'm saying?
It's not long.
But that's where I'm at. That's where you find me. And of course, you can find me on Z93 Jams, Monday through Thursday, 7 to midnight, Saturday mornings from 10 to 3, and everywhere else.
There you go.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna say the last part that you always say after?
That I
your
always say?
name? Yeah.
What I always say.
And you're not gonna do it. No.
And what?
And you know this.
Man, there we go.
That's that brand working
perfect.
right
That's
there.
perfect rap.
Hey, you
there
know
you go. Yeah.
I was waiting for it. I was like,
No, I know. I was just
Drop
waiting
it.
for it, you know.
We
I was
need-
waiting for the
We need
girl.
that. Look, meanwhile, he's recording and like, yeah, say that one more time.
Say
So I
it
can
one more time.
Yeah.
Click.
get this drop real quick. Next party we're gonna hear. You know this, man. Wait a minute.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, so thank you so much. Once again, this has been Time TNL, powered by Do Work Media.
Yeah.
I've been your host, VP, and I've been with
Yeah, yeah.
DJ The Scrib.
DJ the Scrib.
The
Wow.
Scrib.
You were
And
hilarious.
special guest,
The Scrib.
J Roc Da Mic.
Yeah.
So until next time, have a great day in the little country.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Amen and all that.